where we're gonna be when we turn 25. And keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking they will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with an Earth 2 veve OMI video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. So, a little bit of some melancholy, bittersweet news. We do have Nameless of Guidebook Gaming, link down below. They will still have probably 1 or 2 more lives for Earth 2 before he does sell all of his properties. This comes off of the news that he has about 40 different projects, 40 different megacities in Earth 2. Nameless had gone on and said, hey, I want Central and I want Alpha Kingdom EPLs. Those are the ones he wants. That's it. Considering that he is the most consistent content creator on YouTube, Twitch, any platform, even me, because I don't do streams every day. I don't do videos every day. At least not about Earth 2, and at least not every day. I do mention it in every single one of my streams. I think right now I might have to, obviously we'll keep doing this. In conjunction with the streams that I do on here, I may or may not have to go to Twitch each night from 9 to 10. For Alpha Kingdom, I want to see if Tech Ops wants to do that with me. If he does, great. I'll do that with him. If not, no big deal. But basically, somebody had gotten Alpha Kingdom and somebody had gotten Central, and Earth 2 is like, hey, pick one or the other, or do a workaround or whatever. They didn't work with Nameless, and he, again, the most, him and King Tech Ops of Guidebook Gaming, the most consistent. They're some of the best people that you could get for Earth 2. They do giveaways every single day. Like every single day they give away tiles, and yeah, we losing him exiting, and he'll be around for a couple more days while he sells all his property. I'm probably going to buy a small amount of his properties. Again, he's got like 40 different megacities. He's got hundreds, over 100,000 tiles. So I will go and try to fill his shoes as best I can if King Tech Ops lets me on Twitch. If not, I might just take over the channel. I might bring Aria Realty on. I'm not 100% sure. But again, I will still do these. Nothing will change here. That's just the news from Earth 2. I haven't sold. I'm not selling. If anything, I'm only going to gain his tiles at a big discount. And that is the news for Earth 2. I'll let you guys know in the future what my Twitch channel might be. I think it's like Chavy Cat 5 right now. I don't really post anything. I just used to view a couple things. As far as OMI news, I have said it before, I've said it again. Crypto Rain is going to be one of the, he is already one of my favorite OMI channels, but because he doesn't do specifically OMI, he does all of crypto. He's not like me, or Danley, Poorman Printing, whatever, that are doing mostly just OMI, which again, that everyone else branches out as well. He does all the crypto. He brought in, on his video today, premiered today, I think it was filmed 1 or 2 days ago. He brings in this tech analyst to go over the chart. Tech analyst says, oh, hey, based on the chart, technical analysis, since it went up this much, since it went up, from 0.002 to 0.005, we should be going to 0.008 within the next month or so. And his technical analysis was just technical analysis, just on reading the chart. It had none of that was cooked into the price as far as us going to OpenSea, us having the MTL, us being on more open exchanges. And we're doing this in a downturn where Bitcoin lost like 12% over the last couple of days, and OMI is up. So the fact that we broke through our previous resistance of 0.0048 so over 0.005, the resistance now, our floor now, our good support line is 0.0049. As soon as it broke below 0.005 down to the 49 level, we shot right back up. A lot of buying support down there. I am working so heckin' hard. Not only did I go and revalue, Zach R says bananas drinking game with Randy Chavez. That would be fun. That would be pretty legit. But I did go and message Pokemon Marketplace. Pokemon Marketplace is the pretty much where you go. Oh, sorry, not that one. I did message them, but they go and they serve palette_Pokemon. Pallettown_Pokemon. They go and they have 35, almost 36,000 followers. Within the next 12 to 24 hours, they will go and advertise my first edition Neo Genesis box. And again, they have so many different followers. I guarantee you within the next week, I get a hit on my first edition Genesis box, I'll take 28K at this point. I don't care. I want more collectibles. I want more OMI. Probably going to get some Mentars or EPLs in Earth 2. I want to be able to go and invest a bunch of stuff, because that, again, maybe that doubles in a few years. This, OMI, I think in my opinion, will, 8x by the end of the year. So there's no, the only thing that's going to suck is I'm going to have to pay more taxes on that next year. But yeah, I am, this is how committed I am. That's like the last thing that I have. I have that one Pokemon card that's going to be like 10K. And then I have that box at maybe 28, 29K. And those are the last things that I have to sell. Not selling Dashi. I'm not doing that. So yeah, I think this goes 0.008 is just what the technical analysis guy said, and he didn't know anything about the good news. He didn't know about the partnerships with Throg, with all the partnerships that they have with James Bond. It's Taps Trade's last video. Go and watch that. At the end of his video, he's just like he just did not have the words to verbalize his feelings of just like, this is going to the heckin' moon. Like, it's already moon. Like, we've already gone like 10x. Like, the coin's already 100x, but we've already, plenty of us doubled and tripled our investments. We will double and triple again. It's not financial advice, but not just in the OMI coin, in the collectibles as well. Again, people that go and spend $7 on a secret rare or on a blind box, they go and they sell it for $1,000 or a couple $1,000 if they get that secret rare. Also, people like me can move the market even with my limited amount of funds. But I'm just one person, and I do have a limited amount of funds available now. Now I don't have any, but I will hopefully have well into the 5 figures when I sell that box and whatnot. But you have these people that will come in that just by themselves can come in. The floor already for bubbles went up by $1,000, went from $2,000 to $3,000 in half a day. What do you call it? And that's relatively easy to do because there was only like 20 something of them available, and but it's harder to do with something like Supergirl. Supergirl went from like less than 300 to was up to $600 at one point. Now it's down to 545, give or take. You could have a attack. You could have a joined attack where people just go and Leroy Jenkins. They Leroy Jenkins it, and they go and they just buy up the floor, sweep up everything. The days of me being a whale they're ending. Like, it's coming to an end very soon. Like, when Batman talks to Katie Holmes, like, the time that we don't need Batman, it's coming. The time where I'm not going to be a whale anymore, it is right around the corner. A bunch of these people are going to come in, and even if it's not an attack, even if it's just a bunch of organic things, like people like Powerpuff Girls, awesome. They're just going to go and buy all the bubbles. They're going to go buy all the Blossom and the Buttercup. There is going to be a time within the next 2 months, guarantee it, where we have one, if not multiple, of these floors that are multiple of these collectibles that are just no longer available. They're just not on the market. You can't find them. Yeah. Hold on. What we got here? Mass Murder says, "What's up, Randy Dashy fam?" Yo, what up, Mass Murders? Wes says, "Veveverse will be insane because Comey has all the IPs." I agree 100%. I guess I'm not all in. I still have a couple of things to sell, but once those are sold, it's over. Hetman says, "I'm saving money for the Veveverse. Now I'm not selling my E2 tiles." That's the one thing I will never sell. I told Nameless, there's a bunch of people on his voice chat in Alpha Kingdom on the Discord. Like, what do we do now? I was like, listen, guys, I sold all of this stuff, and I'm not selling Earth 2. I'll never sell Earth 2. I only add money into Earth 2. And again, you will, if you want to find me on Twitch, I will probably go on Twitch in the next couple days, week or so, and maybe step into Nameless's shoes. Because someone needs to do it. It is too good of an idea. It's too powerful of a movement that, the Discords are lit, the Telegram groups are lit, and no other thing. The only other competitor that Earth 2 has is Akomi. Like, that's it. Now, Akomi has no serious competition when it comes to NFTs and all that. But Earth 2, again, even with Akomi, the Metaverse is 1-to-1 scale of Earth. No other Metaverse has that. No. I mean, you have some like copycats like Earthium and After Earth, which nobody's in there. But people are into Earth 2. Yeah. So moving on. Grandmaster Miles says, how do I buy tiles? Well, the link down below to Chavestopia, link down below to the game, link down below to my referral code. You just go in and you can use a credit card. I don't think you can use PayPal anymore, but you use a credit card, you do whatever, bank wire transfer, and you go and buy tiles. I do giveaways, well, on my videos, but I do giveaways every single month now. That like big, several $100 giveaways. Other people come in and they do giveaway stuff. So, yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. And Zach R says, $1.99 super chat saying, Bananas drinking game with Randy Chavez. Heck yeah. Matt G says, hi, Randy. What's going on, Matt G? JDog2020 says, solid. And you're right. Crypto Rain is very good. Yeah, he's been talking about this since March, since April. I didn't find him until like a month or two ago. Because again, I notice every single content creator. I notice because I'm just looking for places and people that are giving a unique perspective, whether they come from whatever background they come from. Everybody that you know knows something that you don't. Everyone that you don't know in the world knows something that you don't. And I've never met somebody that couldn't teach me something. And so, yeah, that's why I check out all the good stuff. And I try to relay the information as best as possible. Zach R says, why is he selling most of all his Earth 2? Did something happen? Yeah, so basically what happened was that you have these thing called EPLs, and EPLs are saying like, oh, I want to make, they're basically domain names, like I want Chavestopia. I have Chavestopia, I have the real Randy Chavez city, you know, whatever. And he has 40 different megacities. 40, like 40. And he went and said, hey, I want these two EPL names. I want Alpha Kingdom reserved, and I want like a capital city reserved, something like that. And because Major Projects, Earth 2 said, hey, Major Projects, you know, if somebody wanted to get Chavestopia or whatever, they couldn't get it. That would be banned. Like, only I can get that. And out of his, because I only have one megacity, it's called Chavestopia, link down below, it's in Antarctica. He has 40, and he only wanted 2, and they wouldn't hold it for him, and he's like, this is ridiculous. Like, so he's very, very salty. He's like, I mean, he's been getting reamed for a long time. I don't know why. I think it's just because he's on Twitch and not YouTube, and either way, I guess the developers maybe don't even see him, but that's why he did it. He just feels very underappreciated, which he is, and you know, all the work that him and Nameless, again, link down below to Guidebook Gaming, all the work that they do, all the free money. I don't know how many thousands or tens of thousands of dollars they gave away this year in free tiles, but they did. So yeah. Boon Grandmaster Wild says there is the S&P 500 for stocks. What about for crypto? Maybe Q Crypto Index, the altcoin top 20 maybe. I don't think there's anything like that yet. If there is, maybe Kathy Wood have something like that. Like Arc Crypto, you know, they have Arc Invest, Arc Medicine, and whatnot. They might be able to do something along those lines. But to my knowledge, I don't think there is yet. Tevin says, yes, we're going to the moon. Akomi's main project will be the Veveverse. And I brought this up on a Twitter space with Black Excellence before. For those of you that don't know, again, a super stupid, underrated channel that just nobody knows about. And I know nobody knows about them because they don't, those are my videos, I need to go to history, because they don't have a lot of views. Where is it? I'll find it and I'll show you all of them. People are insane for not watching. Where did they go? I don't know. Okay, yeah, they're called Akomi veve OMI. Doesn't even show how many subscribers that they have, but they're getting 50, 100, 12, like they're getting a couple of views, maybe 100 or so per video. Again, they're called Akomi veve OMI. This dude literally, for David Yu's last interview, they translated everything. Why is nobody that kind of pissed me off a little bit. Like, I get it, you know, everyone, you know, they'll watch me, they'll watch Tab Trays, Dan Lee, Cavell Anderson, I get it. But there's so many good things, and them saying that, them and Dan, they've only announced about less than 25% of the brands given to us. Their crazy ideas, they don't even want to announce to us yet because of how outlandish they are. They're going and they're saying that, hey, Veveverse is going to be the biggest thing. And again, a lot of these things are things that you guys know, but it is, my God, that is one of the craziest. Just again, watch that channel. He's done like 6 different translation videos of that. The full thing I don't think is out yet. But it's bananas. The actual bananas drink. I'm sorry. I don't know, Zach R, if I'm making you drunk from the Gwen Stefani song that I'm basically dropping right now. Yeah, those are Veveverse will be one of the. It's going to be probably the biggest metaverse ever. Earth 2 might be that only competition. Again, not competition as far as NFTs are concerned. Competition as far as Earth 2 is going to be a play to earn crypto game. Like that is competition. Like it's like physically bigger. It's going to be a play to earn. I don't know if this is going to be a play to earn with the Veveverse. It might be play to whatever. I think it will be at least not earn OMI though. Maybe earn points in the Master Collector program or earn whatever. Yeah, that is going to be absolutely crazy. Moving on. Moonboy says ultra rare comics are going plantains. Yeah, they are, and I've said this before. I'll say it again. People that maybe haven't heard it. When people only wanted first edition PSA 10 Pokemon cards, that was fine until everybody wanted first edition PSA 10. And then what happened? Well, what happened was they went to the moon. People couldn't afford them anymore. All right, I guess we'll get the first edition PSA 9s, where I was buying all the first edition PSA 9s. People were getting first edition PSA 9 holos. We're going for like less than $20. People are taking crazy pills because one, their first edition WotC holos PSA, they're definitely worth more than that, but also it costs about that just to get them graded. So you're getting the card at cost. You don't have to open up a pack. It's going to cost you hundreds of dollars. And then you're not only going to not open up the pack, not have to buy the materials to package it up, pay the shipping to send it out to PSA, pay them for their grading, the time it takes to do that, wait 8 to 12 months for it to come back just to get the card. Like, you don't have to do any of that. So when those were selling for like $20 and under, I literally bought every single one. And what happened, I no less than 4x my money on every single one of those. Did not even take 2 years. Took like a year and change. God, my God. And I see the same things happening with you don't have the conditions, but you have the rarities. When the secret rares are out of reach, then will come the ultra rares. Like, what did that dude say to Samantha when they were Samantha was trying to help him out in Sex and the City for like basically branding him. And first come the gays, then come the girls. First come the secret rares, then the ultra rares. When those become out of reach for some people, and a lot of them are already, then you go to the rares, then you go to the commons. And yeah, I've seen this before. I will never sell any other comic that I get. Not for a while. OG Mano says, this is what we all hoped for, but I'm not going to be able to compete in these drops much longer. I can barely compete in them now. Well, the blind boxes, I think we'll always be able to compete in, at least as far as the comics go. Because as far as the comics go, it's $7. I feel like people can afford $14 a week, if not at least the $7 a week, I hope. Even if not that, you could probably afford an extra $7 to $14 a week each month, where you get paid every 2 weeks. Okay, you know what you're missing here and there? Yeah, first of the month comes, you got a bunch of bills. You got, rent, you got car insurance, you got cell phone, you got Netflix. I get it. First of the month, maybe the first couple weeks, you only get paid twice a week. Yeah, that's rough. But come that 15th of the month, that second week, guarantee you have a little bit of extra change than you did beforehand. All it takes is one thing to, boom, put you right in the black. Boom, secret rare. Like, again, also, even if you want to, if you didn't want to, you compete in one of these blind boxes, at least for comics, once, put in $7, guarantee you're getting at least 12 back because of the marketplace and what they go for. And once you do that, now you can compete in the next one. Keep doing that until you can get 2, or until you can get an uncommon or a rare. Rare will go for over $100. And yeah, this is insane. What else were you saying on that? Yeah. So, but as far as the new blind boxes, which on Saturday it's going to be $50 a box. That's a lot. That $50 a box is a butt ton of money for a blind box. We've never seen that before. We've seen $13. I was expecting $20, maybe $30, but $50. Oh, but again, this will go out in a second as well because there's less than 14,000 of these. Last week when we had one of those comic drops that was 10,000, sold out in a second, and now 30,000 go out in a second. What do you think 14,000 is going to do? Half a second. Like, that's what it's going to be. We will be lucky to get one of those drops, and I guarantee you, even the uncommons are even the uncommons, they go for more than the floor price. Just my opinion. Cosmo says, how much do you think the first Marvel comic is going to cost on OpenSea? Talking about the rare, ultra rare, secret rare. Honestly, that secret rare could go for 100 grand. Because again, you have these bored apes, you have these yachts, you have, they're going for 100 grand. They can't do anything. You can't read those in AR. You can't view them in augmented reality. I don't think. This would be 100 grand. No problem. I'm surprised it's, or not surprised, but when it doesn't even need to go to OpenSea to get that. All it needs is a bunch more people to get on the app, which it will come eventually. So, ultra rare and secret rare, ultra rare and even rare, thousands. Yeah, thousands. Amor says, GNA say it first. Super rare Marvel one day at Christie's. GNA say it first. Super rare Marvel one day at Christie's. I'm not 100% sure what that means. Moonboy says, yeah, it's getting to the point that it seems there's pockets of collectibles that are going to be gone real soon. No more available. I think so as well. The only two that I saw that at least I could influence a little bit was him and Selena. The other ones that I'm thinking of, I don't want to say. Actually, let's go through this. Let's do it. We've got a bunch of people here now. Let's go through everything, and we'll do. This is gonna be a long ass stream. I'm so sorry, guys, but this is gonna be my analysis for every single NFT right here, and how much money it would take to go and do this with. Maybe I should make this a video or its own separate stream. Let's just go to, that is not what I'm looking for, Big Barda. Sorry about that. Let's go to Batman first. I realize I'm not even on the Wi-Fi here. Sorry about that. All right. Oh my God, I'm sorry. There's so many different things. Todd McFarlane Batman. What is this up to now? What, 1,400? 1,300. It's up to 1,350. So all it takes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So it's going to take a while to significantly raise the floor on this. That you probably can't do much with. What about the Eddie Rizzo Batman? 105 left. You buy the bottom at 4,600. It jumps 300 to 4,900, and there's like 5 of them listed at 4,900. The next are listed at 5K. So you can't really do much with that either. The other ones don't really learn too much about. Marceline Ultra Rare from the first one of the Adventure Time series. There's less than 100 of these. Guarantee you, there's more. And I know there's 1,750 minted. Let's say 1,700 or give or take, or how much that people want. There are more than 2,000 fans of Adventure Time. There are like millions of fans of Adventure Time, and you can go in. Literally, let's just say, what's the most expensive right now? Let me go and sort by price, high to low. There's a couple of crazy ones for 100 grand and 70 grand that no one's gonna get, but the most expensive one outside the outrageous ones of the 7 million, 1 million, 420, outside of those, 7K. So outside of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ridiculously priced ones, 7K and below, which is still pretty heckin' ridiculous if you ask me. But someone could come in with 100 grand and be, all right, it's 13, 18, it's 28, all right, it's 38, 48. Someone could come in with 100 grand, sweep the entire thing. And that's just one person. Just one person coming in. You have whales out here already with hundreds of millions of OMI. What's it take them? 20 million OMI to come in and just buy all of that? They can do that. That can happen overnight to sweep the floor at Marceline. People could just wake up and choose violence and just be like, disappointment to everyone. They'll be like Dwight in The Office buying up all those pretty polys, whatever he buys up, and then he sells them to moms at like a 80% uptick. It does not take that much. Season 1, I guarantee it is going to be, eventually it's going to be, it's a Christmas miracle. One of these are up for sale because it will happen. And that's just with existing people right now. With no new people at all, you would have people that, again, have hundreds of millions of OMI that can come in, spend 20 million of it, which is nothing for them, once we get that OMI to NFT. That's all it takes. We don't even need anybody else. We don't need any new people. All it takes is that to sweep the floor, and then people are just never gonna get full sets again. It's just never gonna happen. Batman Black and White 2. The ultra rare Carmine Infantino Robin. There's only 58 of him available. Obviously, this one's a little bit more expensive. There's 924. So it would, but again, there's only 58 available. You can go get 20% of this supply for 10 grand. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So let me move on to the comments a little bit before I keep going with this. Do you think we will ever be able to get veve NFTs to some sort of non-KYC platform? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know why you would want to. Maybe in the future they might have a way to figure that out. I don't know about right now. Jerome Hoyze said, hey, what's up, Jerome Hoyze? How's it going? I'm just talking. Moonboy says, oh, absolutely the drops. Forget about being able to get one every time soon. Yeah. Well, I think they will remedy that. I think they will go and they will say, hey, guys, this is something that we noticed there's now a couple million people in. I'm saying in the future, and we can't be doing these. We're going to start to do several 100,000 in the drops as opposed to 30, 40,000. So yeah, that's what I believe. Iwaswala says Veveverse should be able to connect with Earth 2. I think towards the end of the decade, I'm pretty sure they probably will. Again, even though it's kind of different things, Earth 2 will be play to earn, and this will be, there's just different platforms. I think it being in the metaverse in general, they'll be able to do those things. So, I mean, how do I buy his tile since he's cashing out? What's his profile? Should just be Alpha Kingdom. Should be Guidebook Gaming. Link down below to Guidebook Gaming. You'll see it in any one of his streams. Just go any one of his streams, any random time. He'll have it on there. Even his early ones. Justin says, was just watching the Taps video before this. Dude, how pumped does that get you? It was because of that Taps Trades video that I went and I went to Instagram and I got Pallet Town Pokemon like to advertise. And they're not advertising yet. They'll do it tomorrow. They didn't do it. Yeah, no, they'll do it tomorrow. Because I was like, I am done hecking around. I am done like just lollygagging. I gotta, I only have like what 2,000, 1,000 something followers on my Instagram page. Not all of them are gonna even see what I'm selling. So if I get that, even if 1%, 10%, 3,000 people go, one of them's probably gonna be a hit. Evan says Taps had it. Yeah, Taps. I love him. OJ Menu says, how do you think it'll be compared to Sandbox? Earth 2 or Veveverse? Either way, both are going to be better, in my opinion. Amor says, when Christie or Sotheby's auction? I have no idea. Jennifer Gardner says, Randy, what's up with Guidebook? They're usually live right now. I caught intel of you as saying Nameless is salty. Yeah, so I guess for the people that weren't here before, I think I only had 20 or 30 people here. Basically, Guidebook Gaming wanted some EPLs. Out of the 40 different projects that he had a, what do you call it? He just wanted Alpha Kingdom and Capital City. They told him, hey, can you do like a workaround with somebody else, cut a deal? He had those deals. Somebody gave me the Alpha Kingdom EPL. I was like, okay, hey, Nameless, you want this? And he says, well, I'm actually going to dispute that just to see how the process works, just to get more content so other people know what it's like. I was like, okay, that makes sense. And then they denied it to him. I was like, are you kidding me? I'd be salty too. So he's leaving, and I'm gonna take the reins, take hold. I'm gonna try. I got to talk to King Tech Ops. We haven't talked yet, but I'm gonna go and either not take over. I'm gonna either co-host with King Tech Ops, or and I'll do that from 9 to 10 before I stream here at like 10:15 and beyond, and we'll do that. So yeah, will he be back? I don't know. He wishes the project luck. He's not been treated well at all. President Anderson says 18 minutes late. Was it E2? I just went over that. 38 Black Ace said, I'm behind on the updates, my friend. Have they officially announced cryptocurrency to be used in Earth 2? Not yet, but soon. 99 Crypto says, I'm selling my NFT on Wayu. Once their marketplace is up, they support multiple blockchains. I have to learn more about that. That's a good point. Snoke Show, what's going on, Snoke Show? How's it going, man? How you doing? Rick G says, you're early. I am early, because Guidebook Gaming is not live tonight. Says, have I heard of Quid, says Justin. Yes. Quid and Terra Virtua and probably a couple of others, they might all, for the next year or so, maybe fight at some point, the top 10, maybe top 20 type of NFT blockchain things. Some of them might be successful, some of them won't. They will be, again, they'll take some market share. I don't know how much. Probably small amounts. NBS 10,099 says, when do you think we're going to have gem to fiat? 2 weeks, 3 weeks, give or take. It'll be pretty soon. It'll be very, very soon. The Grandmaster Model says, E2 the boss all over again. No, E2 the boss is just weird. He was just, I don't know, he was just in it for a quick flip, which is fine. And in regards to, is he leaving? He is, says, yeah, where's Tech Ops been? Tech Ops was focusing on Earth 1 for a little while, so I will go, I'll probably try to go live tomorrow on Guidebook Gaming on their stream. I'll try to get Aria Realty on, maybe I'll get E2 Meta. Well, E2, it's really late for E2 Meta, because he's in England. So I'll try to get some more people on, maybe Snoke, people from My Name is Human podcast, other co-hosts. I could just do it myself if nobody wants to do it, which is fine. But we definitely do need, because again, that's just a different platform. Some people that watch him or me on Twitch, maybe they don't watch on YouTube. Maybe they're not here at the audience. He also makes a lot of money on Twitch, so I might be keen to. I don't even know what I'd do with the funds with that. Maybe just grow and support the channel, giving people subs or whatever. I don't know. Who dare? What? I don't. Oh wow. I don't know what any of this is. All right, moving on. Snow says Tech Ops decided to take a break. No, AK isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I mean we'll all take turns doing whatever. Trying to do our best for Guidebook Gaming and Alpha Kingdom and all that. Again, they're some of the biggest in the community. So Jennifer Gardner says, I thought it was strange Tech said he was going off the air for the next few months. Well, we're gonna go and I guess I'll see if I can take over their channel and we'll do that. And Gardner says, Snoke, I thought Nameless would be so pumped about hollow buildings. Probably. He probably is. He's I think he's just tired. I mean, he's done all of this, almost a year without a break. I know what that's like. I do. Justin says, Immutable X remix. Immutable X. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We are, what do you call it? Late for my 30-minute Patreon member shout out. Good call. Eh. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. What it's worth, it was worth all the while. Sad songs today for Nameless. Ariel Relat says, will commons go up in price after major adoption? Absolutely. Abso-heckin-lutely. Snoke Show says, he was buying them this morning. That's so weird. But the EPL thing is what ended it. Yeah. And Never Garden says, yeah, I would like to see more from Meta. Yeah, so I'll try to get him on. Maybe I could go on a little earlier. Maybe I can go on from 8 to 9 instead of 9 to 10, because that would make it much easier for me. If I can go live on Guidebook Gaming from 8 to 9 and then do this from like 9:15 to 10, that would be so much easier for me. That'd be great. And that would help Meta too. Meta, to get him on, I might have to go from like 7 to 8, give or take. Grandmaster Mala says, it would be funny if Silent Hunter's Project and Dorkslayer gobbles up Alpha Kingdom tiles. That would be quite hysterical. If he would just hang on for like 6 more months, I'd buy him out. I'd buy the whole thing out. I'd sell 1 million OMI, boom, cash out right there. RRL says, do you think common/uncommons will go up after major adoptions? Yeah, 100%. Excuse me, 100%. Jerome Hoyze says, going to have a laptop, Randy, if you need to cover E2 in the future. Well, I mean, I've graduated. I'm no longer on my cell phone. So that's pretty good. That's pretty fun to have this. But again, we'll see what happens. I think I can run it on that. If I can, great. If not, no big deal. Get a laptop, do what I got to do for Guidebook Gaming. Jennifer Gardner says, even Stern was leaving from Silent Hunter Project 2. Interesting. Ariel says, thanks, no problem. Stosha said, we should do a panel like once a week on Twitch or something. Like with the Meta, you, Tech, myself, and Bull Combo. That's what people did. That was people's place to go in and say, hey, Let's just talk about E2 stuff. Let's just do the marble races. Let's do whatever. I would be 100. That needs to be there. I don't want, like, how some people, when like a family member dies, you always have like one of those ones like, oh, we should replace that family member. Let's have another kid. People need to go, and obviously he's not dying. He's like not going anywhere. He's he's alive and well. I need to go, and there needs to be something like that for Earth 2. It's too good of a game. The potential of it is too massive of a project to go on and say like, yeah, no, let's just not have any daily service. And again, I do mention it in every single live stream I do, because it's still one thing that I'll always hold. I'm not going to sell, at least not now. If anything, I need to be buying more now. I need to take some of his stuff, buy it at like 75% discount. Just, yeah, I can't wait to do that. Just says, Randy cannot be tamed. You cannot tame me. Sorry. Jennifer Carter says, Randy, I would like to see you cover more about Earth 2, like what your plans are for Chavestopia. So I guess I haven't talked about the Chavestopia plans in a while. Not only are we going to have a penguin sanctuary, so the buildings that I have had people build for me so far are that, let me show you what they modeled it after. Mewtwo, if you know what Mewtwo's staircase is, you're definitely going to know. Let's see if Mewtwo floating down. Oh man, I don't. Staircase scene? I can't find it right now, but oh yeah, here it is. I want to have a, not city center, but yeah, this is where the statue of Dashi is going to go, and it's going to be basically a kind of a helix, and then there's going to be something below that. So I had someone build that for me already. I forget where the designs are, but that's built already. I'm going to have a leaning tower of Chiza from the Goofy movie, penguin sanctuary. There's going to be stuff, again, whether penguins are or are not in there, I'm definitely going to be able to go and put like the drawings, whatever, in there. The Earth 2 NFTs, me and Raytax are going to have a museum. There's going to be snowball fights. Literally in Chavestopia, again, link down below. I might be able to show you in one of in my videos. Is it downloaded? Oh, Chavestopia, yeah, right here. Oh no, those are not videos. It's a camera, is it downloaded? Twitter, veve, Instagram, pictures. No, but basically throughout and all Antarctica, it's huge. It has the longest main street in the world. There's going to be 3 separate tiles. One tile is going to be the street. The tiles on either end are going to be for shops or whatever. It's the longest main street. It is going to be one of the highest grossing megacities on there, just because of how much volume and foot traffic is going to be there. Jennifer Gardner says, yeah, I would be interested in buying Nameless's flexes. Same. John says, thou shalt not have any other false idols besides Dashi. You shall have no gods other than the Dashi. Inferno says, howdy. Jennifer Gardner says, I was talking with Predict yesterday, and she has a Marvel #1 comic, Secret Rare, 1500s. Her number was floating around 300K. Yeah, so her Marvel 1 Secret Rare is, she is, I love her. She is the queen of Earth 2. She is with the biggest female in Earth 2. I think the #2 player in general, as far as how many tiles she has. And she got into OMI because of me. I love her. Maybe I should get her on the stream at some point. She's great. She views a lot of my streams as well on OMI. She does on Earth 2. So I definitely do need to go and probably have a conversation with her, as her being one of the big leads in there. Yeah, she's got a couple 100,000 tiles. She's got like 20 million OMI. She's got a bunch of collectibles. She's got a secret rare. She is doing good. She is doing real good. I just want to best friend the fudge out of it. I just want to be your friend. I just want to, yeah. Moving on from that. See what we got here. Inferno, how's it going? Jerome Jose says, at Snoke, are you doing something in Kahlua, Somalia? Well, we're doing the Earth 2 Summit in Vegas, which Nameless should probably be there for that. Yeah, if anyone that's, tired of just like talking virtually, we're going to have a Earth 2 Summit in Vegas, July 16th of next year. It's a Saturday. Can't heckin' wait for that. Hold on. Jennifer Garner says, yeah, I would like to hear what her plans are for her Emporia and Omega. She does a bunch of giveaways with me as well. She donates a lot of stuff for that. She's amazing. I love her. I mean, I think she's just going to be a boss lady. Like, she's probably going to be, like, the biggest landlord. Like, oh, you have a good idea? Rent out a couple of my tiles. You have a good idea? Rent out these tiles. She is, I can't get enough of her. I love her. So Mawile says, did you say Tech Ops was cashing out or just... I don't think Tech Ops would sell, because I think he knows how good of an investment this is. I'm not even sure why Nameless is selling. I don't know why he just doesn't he could just stop streaming, but I get it. You know, he made a lot of money, so he will continuously make a lot of money. But yeah, I don't think he's cashing out. He'll be in it for the long haul. Me, same thing. Because again, I didn't sell anything because this is the potential for this. I should try to talk to Nameless again from Stop. I mean, he's already sold I don't know how many thousands of tiles already. Yeah, trying to go and definitely, because again, these could skyrocket. I feel like this is like the worst time to get out, because they just announced hollow buildings. They have the Earth 2 crypto coming. Essence about to get the Jewel's about to get more utility. There is so much that you can do with Earth 2 in the next couple of months. I feel so bad. And same thing with OMI. Again, it's easy for me to just buy and hodl because that's just what I do. I can live on virtually nothing. I can live in my car. I can eat MREs. I can do that for a while. I don't need to. I can, work, whatever. But Swaz says, and you say Tech Ops. Yeah. So outside of that, let me get back to some. NFTs here and go over my price analysis for them. Powerpuff Girls. Oh, okay, season 1. The mayor of Townsville. There's only 65 of him left. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so you could spend less than $5,000, cut that down to 55, raise the price, and the price would only go from $415 to like $499. And that's for $5,000. So you could spend literally $10,000, cut that in a third, 65 going down to 45. And again, because it's not that expensive. And that's the ultra rare. Let's go with the opposite end of that. Blossom. Excuse me. There are 122 of her. She's only 59. Only 59 of per Blossom. And scroll down. It doesn't get that much. You could buy 100 of these, or you could buy like close to 100 of these, literally for 100 or under, which is what, $10,000, and you can sweep the floor with her. So this is. And people will do that. People won't need to do that. It'll just happen from organic growth. People are just going to want one. Okay, well, you can afford $70. You can afford $100. You can afford, there's less than 50 of Big Barda left. So she's at a $1,200 floor. Less than 50, but that could actually, it's going to take a while to move that floor, even from 1,200 to 1,500. There's just a lot of pressure there. If you're talking about undervalued ones, she's a common. She has 7,500 of her, the same as the Todd McFarlane Batman. It's a first appearance Harley Quinn. 187 of her in the market. You can get it for $210. It's the first appearance of Harley Quinn, who's a fan favorite, and just you can literally get that for $210. I think that is worth at least $400 to $500. Again, just based on the people that we have now, not including the new people that are coming in. And I guess that ultra rare, that Amanda Connor Batman, it's not a first appearance, but it's still worth $790. There's only 69 left. 69. The Adventure Time, the Lady Rainicorn. Lady Rainicorn has 78 of her left in the marketplace, and you can get it for $480. So not much you can do with that. If you do have a little bit left, let's look at Starfire. There's more Starfire available than Barda, which is interesting, and they're both at $1,200, which is fine. So you probably wouldn't be able to do much with that either. But Powerpuff Girls, there is, for those of you that did not know, the floor of Donnie is now $77,000. If you can find somebody that can sell it for like 40 grand or something, sure, you can go through that one if they want cold hard cash, if they want crypto. But if you want to get Donnie on the app, $77,000 is the minimum that you can do. So, yeah, 8 of them left. They're making sure that nobody sweeps the floor. If they do, actually, this is really weird. Someone named Alphinius Alphinius. Oh, Alphinius has him also. Oh my god. Dude, Alphinius got 38 sets and just... Oh my goodness. All the good stuff. Wow. I'm going to give this guy a follow. But yeah, Alphinius, owner of that 77,000. The next one is 88,000. And that's like TW. That's great. And then the next one after that is 99,000. So if you buy one, the floor literally goes $11,000 higher. This is Marco Savage. You buy the next one, goes 11,000 higher. You buy the 99,000 one, shoots up to $125,000. You buy that one, shoots up to $199,000. You buy that one, shoots up to $700,000. So yeah, those will be gone soon. And then the only way you'll be able to get those is like a person-to-person deal. Going a little below him is the hymns. Hymns actually down to $4,300. So if I get a really nice deal, I might get another one of him because I have 3 already. But this is very, very. I think he's very, very undervalued. Again, only 11 of him in the market. You have Bubbles, which again, 21 of him in the market, or 21 of her in the market, $2,900 for that. That was $2,000 last week. Professor Utonium, $2,200. I probably should get one of him before he goes up to 3, because there's less of Professor Utonium than there are of Bubbles. Unicornos, my favorite. Stelina is only 5,500 of her. It's not telling me exactly how many. There we go. 152 in the market. Down to 23 again. I'm going to buy it. All right. I'm going to buy that. All right. Bought another one. Oh, this one's for 24. I'm going to buy this one too. Buy now. All right. So I just bought those two. So now the floor is 25. Just because I think that's the one I'm going for. Every time I have extra money, I'm just going to buy more. If the prices are down that low, you can be damn sure I will. Rod Sayal says, "Hey Randy, hopefully a Comey on the secondary market allows OMI and their fees are charged in gems, so we as users will need both. It will be a win-win for both sides." I don't think they're gonna. If they're on OpenSea, they're not gonna bother with gems. It's gonna be ETH, and they'll pay the fees in ETH. But to buy on the app, you'll still probably, if you have gems, sure, go on the app and you can pay for gems, or you can pay for OMI. Whichever one you want to. There might be some seller discretion. Thank you guys for 30 likes. That means the world. The seller discretion might be if you say, "Hey, I'm going to sell these just for OMI. If you want to pay in gems, you can't do it." Or you can set a gem price and then you set an OMI price. That type of deal. Or if you don't want any OMIs, like I don't want to mess with crypto, I just like these. Just give me paying gems. You can turn off the option for buying an OMI if you want to. Again, that's just my opinion. What I think they should do. Rose says, "What do you think? Hear anything?" I haven't really heard anything yet. Dan McGarn says, "So people are buying several of the same NFTs to control the floor price. I thought about doing that with the Marvel #1 common, but there are so many of them. There are, but what those Marvel commons were literally selling for like $5 at one point. So people were just going in and buying because they knew. I didn't know, but they knew. They knew. Yeah, that's what they were doing." Jid Ferno says, "Look at the mint number on Alphinius collectibles. A lot of them match." I didn't even... Oh, wow. That is bananas. That is crazy. Good for him. He did it right. There are 11 Ghostbusters. All right, so this is why I think him is undervalued as well. Granted, there's only 200 of the Ghostbusters Platinum that was made. There are 11 of them in the market, and the cheapest one is $11,000. So, him, there was 300 of them made, but there's still only 11 in the market. And it's less than half of that. It's less than half of the $11,000 for there. So most people, I do think the Ghostbusters logo is going to be undervalued at $267, just because people that can't afford the gold statue or they can't afford the platinum statue, what's the only other Ghostbuster statue they can get is that one. So Harley Quinn red, black, and white. That Stephen Pugh one, I only have one. I want more because the floor is literally $9,000. The floor is $8,900. What is it? 89, 99, 69. Classic. So yeah, that is what I will. Because again, you buy that, it jumps up $600 to $9,500. So I would want to buy another one. I think that is undervalued AF right now. Less than 10% of them are on there. There's going to be a lot of people that, again, right now, that's 3 ETH. That's 3 Ethereum. That less than that. People that's nothing to some of these people that are ETH rich. So yeah. Going on. Inferno says, I think I have. Oh, I'm sorry. Jennifer Gardner says, I think I have around 50 comics, but I started buying a bunch of the DeLorean at $20 a piece. Figure I could flip them later. That's a good point as well. Yeah, a bunch of these you'll be able to flip, especially if you're gonna have like to race in the Veveverse. You're gonna need cars. Probably gonna be able to do that. Connor says, hello. What's up, Connor? Ow. Ooh, my body. Only one link says, I left 10 Deadpool common comics at $11.95. The same person bought them. The floor is now 12. Let's see what the cheapest comics are. Comics. Can I browse? By lowest value. All right. New Mutants comics. 11. You're gonna get a bunch of these for 11. Marvel's Comics #1. Huh. You get it for $10. Marvel Comics #1. That's pretty legit. I don't know. People might be sleeping on that. Journey into Mystery. You get it for 16. What If Spider-Man is 14. The Hulk. 13.75. Tales of Suspense. 16.50. House of X. 10.98. Immortal Hulk #1. 16. Fantastic Four. So okay. Well, those are all the commons, and the Fantastic Four goes to Captain America. The Sam Wilson, that's 17. Amazing Spider-Man, oh, that's 23. Nice. What else we got after that? Any of the commons? Fantastic Four. This common is 22. Very good. Any other commons that we have? I think that was it. That was it for them. The rest are uncommon, rare, and all that. Moving on. Zach R says, you skipped my question. What was Zach R's question? What was the question? Zach R, what was the question? I missed the question. I'm scrolling up really high, and I know you did a super chat before. Oh, yeah. So if you missed it, so the why he's selling most of the Earth 2 is because he wanted these EPLs, and then the EPLs that he wanted to go and reserve, like Alpha Kingdom and Central City, I think they just didn't hold it for him. They're like, listen. And like he should, they're saying like, just do a workaround. We know who has these. Just go and make a deal with them. And he's like, I shouldn't have to. And he's right. He shouldn't have to. It's not like he was asking for all 40 of these names. He was only asking for 2. Like they held off one for me, and they didn't for him. Like didn't for him. That's ridiculous. So that's why he's just a little salty. And I don't blame him. Moving on. Crazy Dan 420 says, I just bought a Stelina for 23. Didn't even know what it is. That's gonna be the one that's gonna be my project. The one that I buy as many on as I can, whenever I have a little extra money. And Stelina, I have 18 of her now. I have 18 of her. I'm gonna go and continuously chip away until I have 20 and 30 and 45 and 50 until I have all 59 and take back the square. I forget what that is in reference to. I'm referencing Gilmore Girls. Kirk did that when he lost a bunch of eggs. Jennifer Gardner says, I was talking about Marvel #1 from 1939, the first comic drop. Let me see here. Comics. Value. 1939. Hang on one second. Into Mystery, What If, Tales of Suspense, House of X, Fantastic Four, Hulk, Avengers, Marvels. The common, you said, right? Oh, okay, there we go. Wow, $67 for that. $67 for that common. Oh, that's a lot. Good for you, mate. NSB 10,099 says, what do you think the price will be in the future for the Sugar Bear, Ron English Season 2? Well, you ask and I shall deliver. Well, the Sugar Bear is the rare, not the ultra rare, but 2,222 of them, about 10% of them in the market for 134. I would say he is somebody, Ron English, that will be on OpenSea. And I can picture, based off what Season 1 did. Let's do the rare, the Honeybutt the Obese. There was 2020, 215. I think that could double by the end of the year. That bear. And the reason I say that is because he's going to be one of the first artists that's on OpenSea. So I think that doubles and pretty quickly. Zachar says, weird that my second question didn't pop up exactly when I wrote it. Yeah, I mean, I had to scroll up for it. NSB, I see his art is undervalued. Agree. Jennifer Garner says, I should have picked up Superman when it dipped to 300-ish. Same girl. Same. Zachar says, I could buy 70,000 gems to get Donnie on the app, or would I have to build up like everyone else says? I'd certainly have to call the bank to authorize the hefty transaction. Yeah, what you would probably have to do, because for depending what you have, either iPhone or Android, you could only purchase 350 gems at one time. For Apple, you could actually do 600. So in this case, it's a lot better to have Apple at 600, just because you can put on more at a time. You'd have to go to your bank and be like, hey, guys, I'm about to make an insane number of $350 purchases, which for me cost me $380. I don't know why. And they'll be like, okay. And it would take like an hour or so, but you could probably do it. That being said, you could probably just find someone that had go to like a Telegram group or Discord, and you could probably find, hey, can I just pay you crypto for this, and we'll meet up in person? And because I mean, if you're going to pay somebody $50,000, you might as well meet up in person and make sure that you don't get scammed. That's just what I would do. Not sure I want him that bad. Maybe a hymn will do. Get the hymns, because I love him. The only two things that I have more than one of are him and Selena. Crazy Dan 420 says, it was awesome season 1 and first appearance, so I got it. Thanks, Randy. No problem, Crazy Dan. B says, Snoop Dogg, NFT on the move. Snoop Dogg, I love him. Zach R says, that's way too many transactions. Agreed. MS Wall says, so Nameless sold 45,000 tiles for 33,000 in less than 4 hours earlier today? I guess he did. He's been selling a lot for hours now. Yeah, he's on the move. B says the NFT is the meat of the Okomi system. The NFT is the only real value so far. And honestly, guys, we are growing so much so quickly. These collectibles are going so high. We can't even do anything with them yet. We can take pictures in augmented reality. We can set up our vaults. It's cool. It's fun. I like looking at people's artwork. There's an infinite amount of ways to put people, but there's no games yet. Like there's no light gamification. There's no this is all pre-Veveverse. Guarantee you, in 5 years we're gonna be like, remember when we just thought like we were gonna move this much and we didn't even know what the Veveverse was? But yeah, minds will be blown. Zach R says, what's with the website everyone using to look up all the VV stuff? It is, I've looked it up like 3 times today. I still can't remember it off the top of my head. It is okomiwiki.com, and when you go there to okomiwiki.com, you have to scroll down and where the heck is it? Okay, you scroll down and you hit the hammer button where it says Marketplace Floors. So you hit that hammer button and then you click here to get a valuation of your vault. And then what you do is, you have a Ghostbusters Gold, you add. Or you have a Batman, you add. And as you do that, it will give you the floor. Like, for example, this Batman one. Add that. And it gives you the floor. Okay, that's $79. And then you add that one. Oh, I have that one too. What's the floor of it? Oh, and then it adds it on. And then you just do that, and then it adds for you. So my NFTs were literally like $35,000, $40,000 last week. They're up to $65,000 this week. It's a lot. It's a lot. Because everything moved. And that will double and triple again. I guarantee it. Rick G says, Okomi Wiki. Cleme says, where's Selena? Spelling incorrect. No, it's Stolina. It's a unicorno, not a mermicorno. So it is between Ghostbusters and Powerpuff Girls. You go there, and you scroll down a little bit, and she's that one. And I have 18 of her. Because again, like if I see it for something that hasn't doubled yet, if I see it for under $24, I'm gonna buy it. See it for under $30, I'm gonna buy it. The problem, Zach, are Hetman says Veveverse is their main goal. Veve is a byproduct. Believe it. I know. I can wait for it. And again, we don't even know 75%. We don't know 3/4 of what they already have inked. The deals that they already have in place. They don't even want to tell us certain things because it will blow our heckin' minds, or we might not believe them. There's no way. There's no way that. I mean, they did say eventually they want to be a Ready Player One type thing, same as Earth 2. So I do think that could happen. If anyone hasn't seen Ready Player One, go watch it and think that in 8 to 10 years that is probably possible. Only one link says, I've been dying to tell you this. I've been loading up on gems with Google Play cards. $100 equals 100 gems. If you pick up Google Play for Sam's or Costco, it's $96 per $100 card. Really? And every 1,000 points on Google Play, you get another $10. So what I've been doing is, let me just go to Veve real quick. Just for funsies, for Saturday's drop, let me go to Get More Gems. And buy now. I use PayPal. I get an extra 1,050 things with every 300. And how much is that? Is that, you said, an extra $10? Oh, okay, all right. 1,000 points on Google Play is another $10. Oh, very good, very good. So I've done that so many different times. So I probably have an extra $100-something. Processing. Payment successful. It went in. Another that is rewarded. There we go. 369. Very nice. Coming nice down below from 69. So yeah, I'll do that. Honestly, if I look back onto the app, I'm just going to buy more Stellinas with that. So let's not do that. Matt says, did I miss the breaking E2 news? I'll give you the Spark Notes version of it. Nameless did not get his Earth 2 EPLs that he wanted. Not only that, but he's only asking for he's not asking for 800 different ones. He's asking for 2 out of the 40 different EPLs that 40 different megacities that he had. They told him, hey, just do a workaround. They basically told him to piss off, and he's like, all right, well, I'm going to sell everything, and I'm out. So, time for my 1 hour Patreon member shout out. Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away when you feel yourself suffocating? Does it take... Oh my god, I messed up the words. I'm so sorry. Derp, derp, derp. Okay, moving on. He says, Randy, are you ready to agree with me? LOL, 65K and multiplying. Wait, agree with you with what? Agree with you with what? With my NFTs? Only one that says, why are you paying extra? I don't know. It just... I go and buy it, and it costs me $380. I'll go to... It's not going to show right now, but I'll show you the previous ones. On my bank account. Moving on. Hello. Oh, well, thank you. Hello. Yeah, see? 380. I don't know why. But that's just what it cost me. So maybe it's my bank, maybe it's platform, I don't know. Milham says, hey, sweetie, babe Brandy. Oh, Milham, where's Brandy? Kevin Max says, what does the future of Earth 2 look like? Going on a blockchain soon? Crypto? Could they potentially work with Earth 2? I think they're on the blockchain already. I think everything is on the blockchain, which is fine, for the tiles and whatnot. We do have a bunch of NFTs on there on the blockchain as well. But yeah, crypto is going to be announced soon. I think Veve can work with Earth 2 in the future. Probably, second half of the decade, I think they will. I don't think they want to right now, but in the future they will. I think they just want them to become a more fleshed out game first, where they actually have a game. Right now, again, they're still in the beta stage. We basically crowdfunded Earth 2 by buying all that stuff. And they will have a, what do you call it? They'll be a play-to-earn game, Earth 2. So they're and they've been planning this for years, so they're very ahead of the times. I'm going to go and on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to give myself a like when I can. There we go. All right, giving myself a like. Thanks, Chavez. No problem, Chavez. You're welcome, Chavez. He says, buying NFTs versus buying OMI debate. I agree that if I would have gone on back in whenever I started buying OMI, and instead if I would have put in everything into the NFTs, it would have gone up a lot more than I would have in value. So let's say I put in $350,000 into the into the veve app, and I would have just absolutely bought up everything. I'd have like 12 Donnies. I would have like I would have it would have gone up probably a lot more. I'd probably have close to $1 million right now. Where instead but again, there was no guarantee that was going to happen. There was no guarantee that it would go up that much. It was, I mean, eventually I'm sure it would have. I just thought that the crypto would have gone up faster and it would have gone up harder. And had Bitcoin not tanked, it would have. But it did. And again, nobody saw that coming. It just did. It was a correction in a bull market, which it happens every once in a while. You can't predict where they are. So at the time, I still do believe I made the right call. But that being said, I am very thankful that did happen, because that gave me an extra 6 months to go in and FOMO in. And now I'm in the top 1% of OMI hodlers. I'm in like the top 200 wallets. Let's see exactly where I'm at. We can find out this info on... See where we're at. Let's see where we're at, girl. If I go to OMI token wallets... and I go on the OMI token tracker. Nope. OMI token Go Chain Explorer. And I go down here, look at OMI hodlers. The top 200 wallets is 99 million. Wow. So I'm 9, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91, 90. Oh, wait. 99, 98, 97, 96, 95, 94, 93, 92, 91. I am the top 190 wallets, or 191 wallets. So that is very, very good, which I think is the top 1%. And I will go and try to get more when I can, probably next week. And I also think that Ray Fixie's pretty popular. I mean, I don't think he has a YouTube channel, but that's also helped me propel me into, get a lot of subscribers. Like, yo, this guy is crazy. He's doing what? He's selling this. He's got 30 million. He's got 50, 60. Let's see how high he gets. I think that's just what appealed to a lot of you guys at first as well. But yeah, no, I agree. If I had gone all in on NFTs, I'd probably have $1 million right now, at least net worth. Sopasipik says, why do you like Stelina over the other common memicorns? I did because at the time... Oh god, where'd it go? At the time, they were the ones that had the least amount. And when they had the least amount, they had... what do you call it? They were also the cheapest as well. Ooh, we got an update. Ooh, 1 day, 12 hours. Ooh. Sorry. But now I think there's somebody that had a bunch of them already, because... Come on. I might be able to... I might lose you guys, because it is storming outside, and sometimes internet does not do good with that. Because I got them down to like 130, 135. Now it's up to 153 again. And Dolce's up to 160. So it didn't really matter. I just bought all of that. But now I'm committed, so... Now I have to go and buy them whenever they're for sale for cheap. Again, one's on there for 21. What am I doing? I'm gonna buy it now. Bought it. Purchase successful. Everything that's under double, under $24, $23 and below, I'm gonna buy. Justin says, here's the boomers again. Denver Garner says, what do you think of cryptozoics? I'm actually not 100% sure what it is, so I don't know if I could really give my opinion on it. Rick G says, I just calculated mine a few minutes ago. Now I'm curious how much I put into the app. I'm a little afraid to check. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how much I had I think I put in between 30 and 40 grand. Maybe a little less, but now it's up to 65. It's like, doesn't matter. 30 grand, 40 grand. It's up to 65 now, so doesn't matter. Brendan H says, hi babe at Milham. Daw. So actually now what it needs to do, 106.5 million times 0.009. If it goes up to actually 0.00, let's just say 0.0, all it has to do is 0.009. Between that, the NFTs, everything else, I have over $1 million. So let's hope it goes to 0.009. It should get there by next month. Moving on. Top Big says, Prima Donna and Muka are cheaper than Stellina. Prima Donna and Muka. Let's see what we got here. But Prima Donna has... No, it's 30. It's 30 for Prima Donna, which is more expensive, and there's 181 of them. But for Muka, oh my god, it might be slightly cheaper at 21.22, but there's 236 available. It's a lot harder to sweep the floor when there's 80 more available here than there are down there. Now for Prima Donna, there's only about 30 more, which is not bad, but it's more expensive. So that's why the again, the Stellina, that was 135. It was 20 per pop. So I got some. I'm gonna buy another one. Buy now. Ding! Bought another one. All right, I need to stop. I'm not gonna buy anymore. Not gonna buy anymore. Moving on. Ryan Johnson says, less than 100K, you could buy all the him off the marketplace, and then you set the market. What I was thinking when I sell that, let's say I sell whatever for 28 grand, and the what do you call it? I sell the oh my god, what do you call it? I sell that Pokemon box for 28 grand. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can spend, let's say that's 9 plus 11, so 20. I spend 20 grand. The floor is 6,200. I buy 4 of them. The floor is 6,200. Actually, if I were to buy about $33,000 worth of hymns, the floor is now $9,400. And I would also control 3% of the supply, which was 300 at the time. But I don't want to do that, I think. But you're right. B says NFT versus OMI debate for $6.99. I already 20. That's true. Again, the NFT for comics, it's a no-brainer. Am I going to buy OMI, or am I going to buy a $7.99 comic drop? I'm going to buy the $7.99 comic drop. Again, it depends on am I going to buy OMI or am I going to buy Princess Bubblegum? I'm going to buy OMI, but OMI versus comic drop is comic drops all day. Thank you guys for 50 likes. And I'm going to do that because you're going to guaranteed to make money on your return for the comic drop. OMI, again, yeah, you can 8x, maybe 10x, but you can literally 100x is 700. You could 100x your money in 30 seconds by just clicking buy. Maybe even multiple that. B says NFT versus B says $6.99 better to invest in OMI or NFT. At that point, it's the NFT because again, trying to transfer $7, you're going to eat up so much in fees. He says Excelsior, the spirit of Stan Lee, can be a good name. Agreed. Excelsior was Stan Lee's famous catchphrase, which is a Latin word meaning ever upward. He says that in Avengers: Age of Ultron. He drinks a lot and he's like Excelsior. It's great. Crypto Boy says, do you think Back to the Future Season 2 would rise? Probably. I think everything will eventually. Mike says, Randy, when I press buy now, the processing starts and then dialog box appears the caption, something went wrong. Do you have exit out with back button and try again, or just keep pressing buy? That hasn't happened to me, so I don't know. Maybe I'd contact support, be like, hey, this happened. When this does happen, what do I do? And maybe they'll get you an answer. Then Regardless says, can you still pick up Marvel Mighties for $8 to $9 with The Thing and Mr. Fantastic? I don't think so. I'll check right now for you, though. If you can, probably be a good buy. The Thing... Oh my god, you can! I'm gonna get some more things. Buy now. Well, I bought another thing. And then I'm going to buy another Mr. Fantastic, I guess. If you can... Oh my god, yeah, 880. Buy now. Because even though these are... Oh, actually, I stupidly, I bought them off of the marketplace. I should have just bought them for... I bought them off the secondary market. I should have just bought them off the store, because then I just would have burned more OMI. It says 0 of 28,000 remaining. I wonder why it says 0 of 28,000 remaining. Wait, am I an idiot here? Because these are all blind boxes. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm just yeah. Sorry about that. That was just a brain derp. But yeah, you can buy them for $8, $9. I just bought 2 Mr. Fantastics. I might use those for giveaways. I might not. I don't know. Dustin says, the app is so bad on my phone. iPhone keeps crashing. Damn. I don't know what your iPhone is. Maybe get a tablet or upgrade the phone. Lo says, what do you think Mera will sell for? I don't know. Let's take a look at Mera. See what she's got here. Cover girl. Mera's the rare. Out of 6,800, 267 are in the market, so that's about... It's actually less than 5%. So that's a pretty good ratio. She's at 75. So it really hasn't gone up that much because she was available for 60. Get it for 75. That's again, just to complete the set. Let's say there's even 100 people that are looking to complete the set and they can't do it with that. The Catwoman and Batgirl you could still get. There's still many of the Batgirl. There's like 6,000 of. The Catwoman there's less than 2,000 of. But because the Supergirl is literally gone up to 585, and the Supergirl only had 30. Well, still Supergirl had 3,800 though, which is not a lot, but you know, less than the definitely less than Mera. So Mera's probably a pretty good buy. I think that goes to like $200 by the end of the year. So again, there's probably better place to put your money, but you could probably double, if not triple it, by the end of the year by putting it in there. Do you think Starfire is the first animated collectible? I've heard this before, and let me go to my profile, go to the sets. Black and white, Barda, Bombshell. Okay, Starfire. I'm going to go, yes, I own an edition. Number 709. I'm going to go, and the reason why Maxwell Cook is saying to you, come on. No. Come on, AR. I don't know why she's floating. Oh God. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. Oh, there she is. Who? Can you see? Okay. I don't know if I would count her. Oh, poop. I guess because her hair changes color. I would say that's going to be a pretty big debate. I would give that to probably the Ghost Trap. I would say people would say the Ghost Trap. That would be the most well known. They'd be like, it's not really. So I would say Ghost Trap being that. Me says, you could have owned the Superman with that money and way more. All Superman, I guess I could have. We didn't think of that back in the day. Back in the day, it was like 2 months ago. He says, you could have bought over 5,000 Superman and way more with that money. I could have, but again, OMI's a lot more liquid. In order for you to sell something, there has to be a buyer. There's always people buying OMI. There's not always people that are willing to spend a certain amount. And again, we didn't know that this was going to happen. We knew it would obviously moon at some point, but we didn't know that they would moon this hard, this quickly, especially before the coin. So we didn't think, or at least I didn't think, that this would happen until you're able to buy. Once you were able to buy NFTs with OMI, that's when the prices would skyrocket. But it did beforehand. So, yeah. King Lad says yeet. Prince Vargas says Avengers Secret Rare is Donnie 2.0. Definitely. It's what, 40,000? Let's see what that is right now. Oh, I exited out of the app. I'm so stupid. All right, so the market. Go to comics. Let's go to the Secret Rare. $40,000. And again, once you get that 40,000, boom, the floor's 49,000. And there's a couple at 50, then it goes to 60, 63, 70, 98K. That's ridiculous. That's so much. Grandmaster Wallet says, I'm a filthy 99%er for OMI wallets. Probably I really only held at 1 million OMI. That's still pretty good though. 1 million OMI is that's a good goal to get. I think you could be a millionaire with that. Even if you're not, even and this goes to 10 cents, you have $100,000. Who has that? Like nobody's liquid for $100,000. Like, yeah, there are a couple of people, maybe if they sell their house, they have equity in that, but that's just like, especially for millennials, it's just not easy to do. So the fact that you could have be liquid for 100 grand is like, that just doesn't happen anymore. I feel like it's insane. Randy NA says, Randy, I sold an ultra rare last night for today's drop. I ended up with 2 rares, 3 uncommons, and 4 commons, all decent numbers. I think this Sam Wilson comic will moon. What do you think? Someone brought up the point that it is the first black superhero on a comic book. And yeah, I think this will moon at some point. I think all of these are undervalued. Again, we're not on OpenSea. We don't have mass adoption yet. Again, even just with a couple of people coming in that just happen to like that, that's what they're going to do. There's somebody that I know that only collects girls. Like she only collects female stuff. She doesn't collect any of the guys. There's going to be people that are like, oh, they're only going to collect the minorities. It's just going to happen. So yeah, definitely. B says Snoop Dogg is soon to be the #1 wallet and #1 investor. I love Snoop. If you would have bought NFT, you would have had 20 million to 100 million. I don't think I'd have that much. The VV collectors buy stacks of each NFT, like 5,000 Superman or 200 Secret Rare comics, etc. Also, I don't know what I would have had to... how do you go and put that much in? That would have taken me forever to do. Yeah. Like 5,000... Yeah. I would have had a bunch of stacks, but again, it would have taken me forever to exit. As the cook says, it's a whale war. Donnie will be the first to 1 million. Mass adoption coming in Leroy Jenkins style. I don't know if Donnie will be the first million. Maybe the first 100,000, but I think even still that could be. It all depends. Again, the next couple weeks. This is the yeah, this Rose stuff is crazy. This is still, I would consider, the calm before the storm, because this is happening with just the people that are in here. There's a couple of whales, sure, but nothing like what's going to come. I feel like... Remember that episode, that movie 300, where Leonidas is watching a army, like half of a navy of the Persians coming in, and there's a storm coming, and the navy's crashing on the rocks. There's thousands of them that are dying. And all of the rest of the Spartans are like, yes, yes, the gods are on our side tonight. And then Leonidas is just like, just looking, staring, because he knows that it is but a fraction of the Persians' army. And what I see right now is I feel like Leonidas, not to like, beer, and now I feel like everyone's like, dude, these prices are insane, they're insane. Like, people are FOMOing out. This is nothing. This is what is yet to come. This is like the eye of the storm, and it's about to go. We have a week, 2 weeks, maybe, before, again, this is going to be bananas. And I'm just talking NFTs. Zach R, I know I've said bananas like 30 different times right now. You're probably dead if you're doing the drinking game. Speaking of which, I need to hydrate. This is going to go out of control. Moving on. Dean Dynamo says, how much OMI should I aim for as a student? Currently have 700,000, but aiming for 1 million very soon. What I think your parents would say is, I don't know. I can only tell you what I would do. And what I have done, um, I did not enjoy school. I was good at it. I just was not. Even when I was in high school, the guy that I had on before, Ace Alfala, he was is my 20th podcast, and Ace Alfala, what he did was he dropped out of school at 10th grade. He got a bunch of sales jobs, he did a bunch of different things, and what does he do now? His marketing company is worth at least 7 figures, if not 8 figures, and he's just booking it. He's 37 now. He's a good-looking guy. He's married, and he's just killing it. He's just absolutely destroying it. And what I would say is that what I would have done, what he would have done, I wouldn't have gone to school. Once I found something, again, I did go to school after the military. I went to school for 1 semester. And I had a plan. I was like, listen, I told my commander, I told everyone else, listen, I was a veterinary assistant before I joined the military, and I'm tired of people looking at me and thinking like they just see a symbol of conflict. I don't want to be remembered as that. I want to be looked at as like a symbol of hope or help, and I wanted to go and be back in the medical field again. So let me go. I could do x-rays. I did them with animals. I can do them with humans. And he just he was a little hot at me for a minute, but he said, do what you need to do. He still wanted me to run for. I think he still wants me to run for Congress, and that was my plan. I had the plan. I had the blessing of my commander. Go to school, become an X-ray technician, and by the time I'm mid-30s, 40, I'll be making like 90 grand a year, give or take. But then I found a job at a bank, a private bank, where I could go and I could make a lot more. Like I pivoted right away because I found something that I could make a lot more money at. If I was in your position, I don't know what your position is. I don't know. Your parents probably love you. They probably, probably helping pay, if not paying for the whole thing for your school. They want that for you because they can brag to their friends. My kid's going to this school. My kid's going to be this. My kid's going to be that. I gave my parents so much grief when I was a kid because a bunch of my friends that were off doing amazing things, and I wasn't. I was living in a 1-bedroom apartment at 19. I was just, I was basically nothing's changed. Like nothing's changed except now I'm worth $500,000, and back then I was not. Back then I was worth I had like $300 in the bank. It was pathetic. But in your position as a student, I don't know if you're like 17 or you're 21. If I was of age, of like legal consenting age where I could kind of do what I wanted, 18, 19, and I found this, I'd be like, I'm not going to school. I am going to work. I am going to get as much OMI as I can, and I am going to work for a little bit until that moons. I would go and not retire, but I think that when you come a dollar at 2027, end of 2027, suddenly let's say you're 20 years old right now. Well, you'll be 26 and have $1 million. When I was 26, getting out of the military, I had less than $3,000 to my name. That's what I would do, but again, I don't know your situation. I don't know if you're kind of getting paid to go to school, whether you're in like Europe or whatever, you're at university, you get a little bit, and if you drop out of school, you lose that. I don't know what the situation is. But if I was 20 years old and I was at even community college, state school, whatever, I'd be like, every second that I'm in school is a second that I could be working, that I could be making money, that I could be putting into OMI, and I would just, that's what I would do. I don't care what I would have to do. I would work 60, 80 hours a week. Again, before I retired, that's what I did. And I just went and I would get a place with my buddies. I would live in, not the best part of town, not a horrible part of town. I would save money. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's, again, I can't tell you what to do though. That's just what I would do. And I would get as much as possible. But $1 million, for normal people, $1 million's a good goal. Grandmaster Mala says, since you're moving to Florida, are you prepared to fight the gators? Well, I've talked about this with my girlfriend because, not that I'm going to be like the next Florida man or anything, but she has a small dog. I know gators are good. Like, you've seen her on she's Gemma. She's like, she's a little chunky girl. Like, she's meaty. Gators would love to just love to eat her up. And, I love animals. Like I said, I want to be the brown Steve Irwin. If you're gonna try to get at my dog, I'm gonna Shawn Michaels elbow drop you. I'm fighting. If you're gonna go after, not even my dog, it's my girlfriend's dog. I love that dog, But yeah, we like. You ever see that memes like, yo, when like there's like two dogs barking at my dog, I bark with them. I don't want them ganging up on my dog. Go, "Arf, arf, arf." I bark with my dog. Yeah, again, this dog is like can't defend herself at all. So yeah, they go to fight the dog, go to fight the gator. You ever see that video? I don't even know where she's from. She's like this. You could tell she's like this tough black lady because she has a little dog, a little frou-frou dog, and then you see the gator like coming out, like 20 yards out. All you see is the eyes going like this, and then the lady, she takes off her flip-flop and sees the gator like maybe about 10 to 15 feet away. She goes, and then the gator's like, oh, the gator swims away, and she's like, don't want none of this smoke. They don't want that. They don't want none of that smoke. And I was like, oh my God, that lady's my hero. Just hardcore, just bad woman. And that, again, I would be like, that's the type of woman you want to like, on your side. Because there's going to be the ladies like that, if you get in a fight, she's like, oh my God. You're not going to know what to do. She's going to start crying. Then there's going to be the ladies like getting on top of that dude and just like rocking his head like, he's going to join you. I don't know how we got on this subject. Jennifer Gardner says cryptozoics are on veve, and they're the little monsters. Some of them are $14. Oh, yes. I have the whole set. Originally, the ones that I got, I don't even know where they are. Oh, Cryptokins or Cryptozoics? Cryptkins? Those? I think they're Cryptkins. I don't know, but are they Cryptozoics? I don't know. All right, let me go to the brands real quick. Excuse me, brands. Call of Cthulhu, Serial Killer, Chaosium, Choices, Jermaine Rogers. Oh, Cryptozoic. All right, hang on. Yeah, they're the Cryptkins. They're the Cryptkins. They do exist. Oh, God, hiccups. I have the whole set. My favorite one is Nessie, because look how cute Nessie is. I think I have two Nessie. I do have two Nessie. I have 1698 and 7524. Just because it's so cute. It's adorable. There's 394 for sale, and they're $12 each. But yeah, I have the whole set. These are great. And the Cosmic Cthulhu is like $300, $310. That's bananas. I bought it for like $124. It's crazy. Moving on. Only one link says, hey everyone, the OMI wallet rankings isn't as accurate right now. My friends are also hodling WOMI in their wallets, waiting for the conversion. After the conversion, the wallet sizes will blow up. How much WOMI are they holding? Oh, that would be amazing. So I might drop from number, 198 or 195 to number 250. Cool. Good. I hope a bunch of people hodl. Lobsang Gishlane says, I put under $100 and I have 15 collectibles and 3 comics plus 96 gems. So basically you could, when the MTL comes out, you could pull out those gems if you want. And you'd still have all of that. That's amazing. That's amazing. Dude, good for you. Yeah, 15 collectibles, 3 dude, congrats. B says, Excelsior. Mawile says, so you're prepared to pay 34% in taxes to the U.S. government to be burned on Social Security, fruitless wars, and California shenanigans. I'm not from California. I do not live in California. I will never live in California. I don't even want to live in New York anymore. Because of the taxes, because of what I hate the governor, and I don't want to get too into politics, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pay a bunch of taxes next year. That's what's gonna happen. Part of life. Can't do anything about it. You could write your congressman, you could vote for people that don't want to raise taxes. That's fine. It is time for my 90-minute Patreon member shout out. What's it gonna be? Yeah. With your friend. Yeah. Cause you're on your knees begging, please stay with me. But honestly, we wanna be a little crazy. All my life I've been good, but now, whoa, I'm thinking, what the hell? All I want. Okay, moving on. Maxwell Cook says, yes, quit buying $50 blind box. Yeah, $50 blind box will come. It will come. And I will be prepared. Be prepared. Joe says, how do you get money this time? I got a $700 from my high-risk lending company. They sent me $700. Was like, congrats. Thank you. I needed that. Mass Murder says, got 16 GA in on the floor of mine is 45 Gs. Whoa. And I have 25 cards under 1,000. Congrats, brother. That's good. Good for you, mate. Happy faces. B says, right now we can control Catwoman, Captain America, and more. Red Rolo says, how's Earth 2 going, bro? There's so many good catalysts. Again, Mattbox and the CEO just had an announcement today. I went over that in the video this morning. They have hollow buildings as well. Crypto's coming out. Jewels are about to get more utility. Essence is about to get utility. I've just reached 10,000 Essence. And now there's a power vacuum because Nameless is leaving, selling a bunch of Alpha Kingdom stuff. I'm going to actually go and be... I'm going to have to do like 4 streams a day. I'm going to be doing minimum 3 streams a day, 1 in the morning. Then I'm for, Earth 2 and OMI, but mostly, OMI veve, but, mentioning Earth 2. Then I'm going to have the Earth 2 guidebook gaming series that I'm going to do. And then I'm going to come, as soon as that's over, come here for the OMI Earth 2 stuff, videos throughout the day, not including space. Like, dude, I'm so busy. So busy. But it's going great. Grandma Smala says, why not buy the comic, sell it quickly, then buy OMI? I mean, if you want to buy a comic at if you get, that works if you get, like a rare or above. But I mean, you can't withdraw from it right now. You can't withdraw from the app right now. So you'd have to sell on Telegram or whatever, and it's just not worth it for me. Just a lot of time. B says, I started battle against the Todd Batman people, and now we are forming the Catwoman Meow Club. Meow 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 club. Catwoman can beat the Todds. I call Todds the Toads. Catwoman equals most undervalued. Well, let's take a look here. Let's see if I really wanted to raise the floor of something. What the heck? Did I miss it? DC CoverGirls. The Catwoman, there's just so many of them. There's 10,800. Not as popular. Yeah, it's the first appearance, but you could buy them for... You could still buy them. And, oh, God, no, don't buy. X out. Did I buy one? No, I did not buy one. Thank God, I almost bought one. Yeah, I'm just not going to do that. If they have, like, again, if they have Nintendo, and you know how they have the Mario Cat, I'll show you real quick, in case you don't know, for the uninitiated. Mario Cat. Images. If they have this, I will do that. I will do that with the Mario Cat thing. That is so cute. I heckin' love it. Moving on. Jennifer Gardner says, I forgot to tell you on today's drop, I punched buy now and it went into confirm purchase screen and the buy now button never popped up. So I missed out on the drop. Some kind of error. Definitely tell them about that, because again, if that's a glitch, then they should patch that up. They should fix it. Sean says, I've got an Earth 2 account with a net worth of 4K. How much do you think I could sell my whole portfolio for? Lots of iron mines and places in London. I mean, Nameless is selling a bunch of his stuff now, so I wouldn't sell right now. Right now, you'd probably get 2K, maybe even a little less, depending on where they are. Depending what class they are. Class 1, more desirable. Class 3 and 4, not desirable. But yeah, again, Nameless is pretty much flooding the market right now, so I would not try to sell right now if you're going to. He says, how much would it cost to dominate the Catwoman market? NFTs, $50 gets you 1,800. Plus that's 15% of the market, and that's buying up the market. So $50,000 can own how much Catwoman? All right, let me see. Let's take a look. See here. Let's do the math. Let's see. 1817. So we do 1817 times 50. You need about $91,000 to buy up the rest of them. And then if you do that, there's still 273 in the market. So out of, what was it, 10,800 times 0.02, 273, so 0.01, 175, 115. So 1.5% would be in the market if you took $91,000 and you bought up the remaining Catwomen. Wait. No, I'm doing this wrong. Hold on a sec. Wait a tick. 1817 times 50. Yeah, you need about $91,000. And then you divide that, or I'm sorry, so then you do 10,800. and you times it by 0.02, let's say 2, about 2.5%, 2.6% would still be in the marketplace. So you could buy 91,000 of the Catwomen, and there'd still be a bunch in the marketplace. 2.5. So it's not worth it to try to do that, in my opinion. This is the Catwoman Meow Club. I would love that if there was something that was less mints. You know, you have 1,000 mints. I would totally do that. I'd try to buy 10 of them. You know, get 1%. Move on. John, is Earth 2 still worth investing in? I put money in every single day, mostly in the form of jewels and a couple of tiles. I expand Chavestopia. It's easy for me because I have a megacity. For other people that are just getting in, I would say, yeah, just piggyback off of Chavestopia and buy in Chavestopia. That's what I would do. So Posibic says, I have 76 mirrors already. Holy crap, that's a lot. He says, Catwoman sits on a safe. How cool is that? It is pretty heckin' cool. So it says, was buying mirrors between 45 and 50. Really? That's amazing. Doesn't says lady behind you? Like Dashi? Dashi's not a lady. Dashi's a god. Slava says, Ritmo, first animated. Fully animated. That's true. Ritmo has got the... Oh, man. I don't know why I keep Xing out of this. Because that is not the Unicornos, but a Myrmicorno, right? Right? No, that is not the Myrmicorno. It is a Unicorno. Unicorno... Ritmo's like $1,000 now, I think. There was only 1,500 of Ritmo, so I don't know why the marketplace is not opening for me. I'm gonna move on. The Vendy Rainbow logos are first animated NFT. I told my friend about that, and he's gonna look it up. He's gonna look it up for you. So we'll keep you posted. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going. Jeez. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, guys. If I don't ever get back to you, I'm not ignoring. There's so many. There's so many. Is the marketplace closed? No, there's not. Wow, it's $1,000 for a Ritmo. Yeah, and you buy a bunch of them. The floor is only like 1,300, so not worth it to buy that much of them. B says, this is an extremely smart group gathered here. I like it. I like the group. Yeah, I love this group. That's why I hang out. I just, if I mean, I could make videos all the live long day, but I like conversing with people. I like bouncing ideas off people. I think Dan Lee, Foster Hill, like a bunch of people that I've had on podcasts, like, dude, your people are fun AF. I was like, yeah, they are. They're awesome. So I hang out here. It's just chill. It's relaxed. We drink lots of water. We remember to hydrate. Honestly, the only reason I stop these live streams is just because my throat hurts. You know, I'm speaking for like 4 hours a day and 5 hours a day. That's a lot. If I had a co-host or I had somebody bounce ideas, like, that's much easier because you get breaks. You just... Ruben Tazema says, I have 4 million OMI and 400 NFTs. You badass. That's amazing. That's bananas. That you have that many NFTs. I might have half. The only reason I have half of you is because I have like 18 of those Stalinas. And that's it. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just catching up on something real quick. Okay, moving on. B says, I think Captain America needs someone like Snoop Dogg to broadcast it, or Jay-Z, etc. This will have its day in hip-hop, guaranteed. Grovertron says, bought 2 Ultra Rare Marvel Comics #1s today. Get it. Claudia Miranda says, Ultraman Rare. What do you think it will go for in the future? Which Ultraman Rare? I'm going to do both of them, just in case. The Ultraman Ace Rare. 3,500 of them. A little less than 10% in the market at 320. This is big in China, so I don't think it'll actually go until maybe Q1 of next year. But when it does, yeah, 900 million smartphones in China. 1% of that is 9 million. 10% of that, let's say the 9 million that come in, let's say only 10% of that people that come in are like actively buying and can afford $300. That is still 900,000. Oh my god. This is so much. this is skyrocket. This will be $1,000 one day. Probably the end of Q1 of next year. This will be over $1,000. This Ultraman Ace, in my opinion, because very very big in China. And again, there is the Ido, the EDO. There's only 1950 of him, and it's probably going to happen before the end of the year. So try to get a bunch of him as well. At least I'll try. B says no selling till 2025 on comics and collectibles. So I don't know if I told you guys. I'm pretty sure I did, but in case I didn't, most of my full sets are in. Let me show you the full sets that I don't have. I keep Xing out of the app. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this. Why do I do this to myself? Most of the sets that I have on the app are from the first season. And I might actually sell a couple of my second season stuff in order to collect more of my first season stuff. The only ones I don't have are Powerpuff Girls Season 2, Ghostbusters, that Ghostbusters, so there's 3, and the what do you call it? Oh god. And the Tokidoki Dragon Girl. So there's only 4 sets that I don't have in Season 1. Everything else I have. And the hardest one is going to be Powerpuff Girls for Donnie. And then it'll be the Tokyo Club, this gold one. What was it, like $15,000 to get that? I mean, I'll get them at some point, and why I want to do that is because I want to eventually make a museum in the Veveverse, and I'm never going to sell the NFTs. I'm actually going to have it in my will that when I die, those NFTs, like that part of my estate, that gets donated to whether maybe not the company, it gets donated to a trust or whatever. That trust has control of the Veveverse, and that will be a museum. That museum, the land that I have in the Veveverse, one part of the land will be a museum where you can see all of them in there. They're all there together, and maybe people can play with them. They won't be able to leave the museum, but they can play with them, and it's just going to be like a fun magic land from Season 1. That's going to be donated. That's going to be there forever. I don't think anyone is planning to do that. There are multiple people that have all of the first sets of Season 1. I don't think they plan to do that, though. I think they might just hodl it for so many years, and that's going to be worth millions of dollars. Maybe that's going to be worth 7 figures in the future, guaranteed. That entire first season. And what I know is no one else I think is going to do that. So I want to do that for the community. However long this lasts, like, oh hey, this is confirmed on the blockchain. These are here. Hopefully this is. I think Okomi, what this is like Disney in 1920. I think Walt Disney joined the army. It's a really weird, interesting story about him. He was born in 1901, and he couldn't join the army in 1918 because he was only 17. So what his mom did was changed his birthday on like his birth certificate. You could do this back in the day. From the 1, changed it to a 0, so it looked like he was 18 years old, and got him into the army. I think it was the army. And then he wound up creating Disney World years after that. But I see this as literally like the modern day Disney World, like in the 1920s, 1930s, and it's going to last a lifetime. It's going to last generations. And now that you have big physical parks out in there, but where the world is going, I want this to be like a museum. And I want that for the Veveverse. So yeah. Moving on. Collectibles 2025. I'm excited. Did you saw it? Journey of Mystery Secret Rare New Floor. I sold it for $2,200. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's the one thing I won't talk about now. I did it so I can get the Harley Quinn, so I'm happy, but 2030 you can sell a little of your NFT collection. Some of them I think I'll maybe miss Season 2. So I don't know, because as I like these, this brings out the kid in me, and like the Pokemon cards that I had to sell for these, I'm getting those back. Those are coming back to me. and they're just like I said, those are coming back to me, and I'm going to have a bunch of those as well. I am not going to. This makes me feel like a kid. It's like, oh, I have these collections, and putting them, like, it just does. It makes me feel like a kid again. It makes me feel like I'm at my grandma's. I'm like 5 years old. I'm playing with the little, zoo animal action figures, and I mean, I think that's what part of the point of life is, just feeling like when you're a kid, just having that sense of wonder and adventure. I think that's part of the reason why, like men agree to have kids, so they have an excuse to play Legos and video games again, and just have fun stuff to do with their sons. Not that you can't have fun with your daughters. Daughters can be into Pokemon and video games as well. My friend Ashley, her dad did that. He had her when he was really young. He's like 20, and he's playing like Mortal Kombat with her, playing all these games. So, yeah. Kids are great. Yeah, moving on. Brandon NH says, at B, I sell and buy and flip for lower mints, but I always keep at least one of each type. Nice. Because if Snoop knew about a Black Captain America comic, it would shoot top. We got to tweet at Snoop. Does he have a Twitter? He's so happy that the rare Kang is beating Superman. Yes. Good for you. Dean Dynamo says, thanks for the advice. I'm 22. I mean, you probably almost have your degree then, but again, either way, what do you have to do something just to save face? If I was 3 years, or out of the 4 years into my degree, and I found what I found, I'd be like, peace. I don't want to start off making 40, 50,000 when I could start off making 80,000, and beyond. So yeah. But again, that's just what I would do. Yeah, I would have a much different life. Probably. Jennifer Gardner says, yes, Kripkins. Yeah, they're great. I love them. The Loch Ness is my favorite. Oh god, my body is burning. B says, bro, don't get married. You got too much homie. Don't do it. A divorce will take. Don't do it. Reminded me of my friend Will one day. Well, he's on the chats every now and then. He said one day he says, bro, if you're ever like getting pulled over, don't blow. Worst they can do is like, I think like suspend your license for like 3 months or whatever, or I think they just give you a fine or whatever. It says, but if you blow, you get like a DUI, you get your license suspended for like a year or more. So he said one day when he was getting a ride home, somebody was getting pulled over, or was pulled over out of the car, rolls down the window and says, don't blow! Don't do it, buddy! And then he rolls off. Married, I just actually posted a thing on Facebook because this is taxing on my girlfriend, where I have to go and I say like, hey, I have to make a video, I have to go live, I have to do this, I have to constantly, again, Veve takes up most of my life, at least most of my waking hours, and it's a learning curve for me, because whether it's Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, just YouTube comments, everyone's always messaging me, and I have to, it's hard to learn how to say like how much advice to give someone, how much to type out versus like one word responses versus taking time to actually, all right, for the health of my relationship, put the phone down for a little bit, let me spend a little bit of time, in bed, and it like, again, love my girlfriend, and I love being with her and doing things with her, and I know that sounded dirty, and I mean there are dirty things too, but in general, just fun stuff, just eating, cooking, all that, but it does, like, whatever it is, it kills me when I'm working out, when I'm running, when I'm eating, when I'm laying in bed with the woman that I love, that I'm not constantly going over data, that I'm not constantly like taking in information. It kills me that I'm not doing that. But for the health of the relationship, it's good that I do. So I posted the thing on Facebook before. I was like, shout out to my girlfriend for dealing with me while I figure out this learning curve to YouTube thing. Thanks, babe. And she even responded with the GIF, I'm rooting for you, with Patrick. I thought that was fun. My friend Jose says, shout out to her for getting the necessary shots required to be with you. A true pillar of the community. It's Mr. J1S there. I freaking love this guy. I love him. Steve Louise, we have Glenda Peterson say humble, says, my friend Justin saying you'll forget about us. Aria Realty says years from now I knew that guy when he had 800 subs. You guys are great, man. VidIck says a powerful program. I got famous friends. Yeah, y'all, these guys are my bays. I love them. I love y'all. Moving on. I like Nessie too. Yeah, because Loch Ness. I love it. Omar Kasaje says, well, that's true when you know your girlfriend will go through anything with you. Yeah. Yusuf Abulfada says, Superman hitting 900 gems today, finally. Can't wait to see it higher. Yeah, it's great. Rabbi Small says, you can do something about the taxes, but really it's for single people who are flexible. I don't want to do anything bad with taxes. Jennifer Gardner says, yeah, everyone is fleeing to Florida for freedoms, plus you're a veteran, so no property taxes, no state taxes. Heck yeah, Jennifer Gardner. You know what I'm about. B says, Randy, face facts. When OMI is connected to veve, you're going to buy everything. Well, everyone is impulsive at times, and yes, there will be an NFT to make you buy it. veve is saving those NFTs. Wait till Pokemon. Thank God they're doing staking, so I don't do this. I will spend up to 10 million OMI on the veveverse with land, and I will, I'm gonna stake 1 million OMI a week for a year so that I have 52 million that's locked up, and I'll cash out a little bit here and there. I have a lot of philanthropic goals I need to fill, so yeah. Wait till Pokemon. Pokemon's gonna be insane. I'm gonna buy I'm just gonna buy the ones I like. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy the rare ones, sure, but if you think I'm not gonna have an army of Pikachu, an army of Charmander, Squirtle, Bulbasaur, the starters, oh, it's over. I hope they do like Pokemon month, February of next year, because that's the day, Pokemon Day is February 27th, where they do, hey, one drop is just gonna be the starters: Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander. I'll buy as many of those as I can. And then what are they going to do when they have, what do you call it? Then let's do, Evolutions Day, 3 days in a row. Here's the evolutions of Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, Pikachu, because you have Pikachu and then you have Raichu. And then they're going to do, like, Legends. They're going to have Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos, and then they're going to have probably Dragonite, Mewtwo, Mew, maybe like a Ditto for funsies. Like, they could do the whole line. They have I'm gonna spend honestly, I could wind up spending $100,000 on just Pokemon, and not even a lie, just because at that point I'll probably have millions, so it won't even matter. It won't even matter. Maybe I'll have two veve museums. One is with my original collectibles, and one just like a Pokemon universe. B says Alfred Kahn had a hand in the Cabbage Patch craze of the 80s. This will go to that level. Maybe not Christmas 2021. Maybe Christmas 2022, 23, 4. One of my dads will be forced to buy kids NFTs. One day dads will... Yeah, I can't wait. There's a couple people on here that are just like, I will spend so much on Cabbage Patch Kids. Like, you do you, fam. I'm doing the same thing with Pokemon. I would love that. Just have like a whole Pokemon's... That might... If they do that and Pokemon's in like the millions, I'll have a Pokemon Safari. I'll dedicate a couple of plots of land, make it a Safari zone. I'll have every single Pokemon in there pop up. Stoop Dog! Sorry. Blaze13 says, what's up, Randy? What's up, Blaze? Jennifer Gardner says, how would you contact veve support? I don't even know. Maybe Twitter? Reach out to them on Twitter, see what they say. Oh, God. Yusuf Awulfada says, on the veve website, I guess that. Oh, my God. I don't know why I'm hiccuping. Heem Source says, Randy, you go hard with the streaming. Yeah, I streamed for over an hour this morning. I had to go early this morning. It was really abrupt. If you watch the end of the stream, it was like, oh yeah, everyone's coming like this ride, gotta go. And I just, there was a rumbling in my tummy. I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like, oh God, I gotta go. So that's why I ended early. Then I had an hour and a half stream with Ace Alfala today. He came on the podcast, and then 2 hours now, so it's a lot. 60 viewers, nice. Oh no, 60 likes, 69 viewers, nice. What is the veve's first secret rare? I don't know that off the top of my head. Not Batman, not Adventure Time, not Batman, not Powerpuff Girls, not Big Barda, not Adventure Time, Batman, Ghostbusters. Is it the Ghostbusters? Let's take a look-see. I don't know why my phone is having an issue with this. I don't know what the fudge my phone is doing. It's Toy Tokyo. This one is a... Maybe this one's the first secret rare, but it might not be. It might be the first logo platinum. No, this one's the first secret rare. because Donnie, to my expertise, is only a ultra rare, right? Yeah. So it is that Ghostbusters Platinum logo. That is the first secret rare. 2 hour. What should I do for my 2 hour? My back hurts. I don't know what that has to do with anything. But I will go and say... No, not Pokemon. Not Pokemon. On the road, far from home, you don't have to feel alone. Brave and strong, together we will be. It's our destiny. We will be heroes. We can save the world if we try. I go where you go. That was Pokemon, but that was Battle Dimension? Or was that On the Road for... Yeah, I don't know. Pokemon Diamond Pro... that was one of the Pokemon theme songs. I forget which one. Daddy Dollars is going on, saying, because of Veve, I've gotten into real-life comics, and they are better than I thought, especially the indie books. Now I'm never going to have money. I mean, we could if we sell our... but... yeah, if you're like me, which I think you are, we just won't sell. B. Gray says, if Veve acquires licenses and drops Blues Brothers, think anyone will remember Belushi? I hope so. Actually, one of the Belushi brothers, Jim Belushi, is in Hey Arnold. He plays Coach Wittenberg. And you can tell it's him right away. They kind of base it off him, too. Like, he kind of looks like Jim Belushi a little bit. Pretty funny. According to Jim was a really good show on ABC. I gotta watch that again. He says, okay, I predict you'll be a millionaire off your NFT collection. Probably. Yeah, I mean, it's got... OMI just has to reach 9 cents, and then I'll be a millionaire in general, but yeah, off the view, all it has to do is 20x. Not even, like 19x, and it should happen. So I was, as Donnie said, I know, it kills me that I never got Donnie. B says, multi-millionaire off NFT if you start buying multiple copies of NFTs and forget about the sets, just go after the secret rare comics. I could, but I just want the sets. Again, the comics are great. They're good for investment. I have enough OMI. I don't need to get anything else for investment. I want the sets, and the reason why I only get one of everything except for him and Selena is because that's all I want. I want the sets. I want to be able... That's the end goal for me. I'm not doing this to eventually flip, even though my NFT collection, the first season, by itself, when I get everything, will be $1 million eventually by itself. I'm not going to sell it. That is going to be donated to that. So I agree. If you want your stuff to moon, sure, get Secret Comics, and you could do that. And I'm lucky where I'm in a unique position now, where 106 million. I don't need to do anything for flipping money. Is it nice to get that secret rare? Yeah, absolutely. Am I going to sell that as soon as I get it? Probably not. That was a giant lightning bolt. Like, remember when, Loki's in the plane and then Captain America's like, what's the matter? Afraid of a little lightning? And then Loki's like, I'm not overly fond of what follows. And then it's Thor's goes, oh, so good. Love it. But yeah, that's true. Secret Rare Comics will moon. Blaze13 says, Ultraman Ace will rise once Ito drops and can complete the set. Plus China, Southeast Asia, yeah, they'll bump it up so heckin' hard. More languages added. Yeah, so in the next 6 months, before the end of Q1 of next year, we're going to have 4 more different languages, 3 of which we know of: Chinese, Russian, and French. The other one's probably going to be Spanish, but yeah, that's before the end of March of next year. So probably by spring of next year, we'll have those. Gonna moon so heckin' hard. Rick G says, my day just went full circle. I remember you talking about we'll add your museum 12 hours ago on the Twitter space. Yeah, that's what I was doing. I don't know if I mentioned that here, but I did mention that on the Twitter space. I try to join a lot of those now. Black Excellence invited me, so I had to go because he's awesome. But he said, good words, the Disney of crypto. Akomi has a chance to be the Google, Facebook, Apple, Twitter, crypto, aka the new internet is wide open right now. Agreed. Because I'm going to start to call crypto Internet 2.0. It is. Agreed 100%, B. Kurt says, hey, Randy, do you know in a set if the secret / ultra rares are minted before the commons? Because if Todd was a common and was minted first, then was common Spider-Man minted before the secret rare? I don't know. That's a really good... Ow. That is a really good question. Let me take a look here. Let me take a look-see. Not that I could tell from here. I do just want to see something. The Common Spider-Man. It's $43. First appearance. Well, they're all first appearances. I don't know which ones are made first. I'm not sure. So yeah, I don't know. That's a good question though. Cynox says, "Are you breaking up with us, or do we need a break?" No. I will. You know, there could be 10 people here as long as you're. God, that lightning. As long as you're. I just very lonely. I'm very lonely. I don't. No. I think I did have this weird thing even last year, where there's a few people here that were here with me last year. For Pokemon, Tesla, Earth 2, and all that. Where I was literally in my office at night making videos. I couldn't go live yet. Guidebook Gaming had this push for me to go get me to 1,000 subscribers so I could go live finally, and I couldn't. I guess you can go live now. You just can't monetize it. But back in the day, at least last year, you couldn't go live unless you were partnered with YouTube, unless you had 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours. Because I wanted to do those PWCC auctions. PWCC auctions is where, this Pokemon's going for this. That is a new record price point. Oh, this is lower because of blah, 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 and it would be mayhem. It would be awesome, but I never did it because I just never did. But no, I'll be doing this. Maybe at some point I'll probably need a break, but well, now I definitely can't. I literally just told a bunch of people that I was gonna go and try to be the brown Nameless, of Guidebook Gaming. I need to start vaping. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna. So I can't right now. And I'm not gonna lie. These are a little, because I when somebody like Dan Schawbel, that verified guy on Twitter says like, hey, do you want to be a mod in my Discord server? I can't say no. I can't say no to that, because that one I get to just be around Jeremy Aoyang and Dan Schawbel just picking their brains, and Peter Shankman also. And I just can't afford not to be around them. I can't afford to not be around certain minds that are just better than mine. I excel in a couple different things in risk and data analysis, hand-to-hand combat, and I'm a pretty decent cook at the 3 things I know how to cook. But outside of that, being around other people, yeah, it's really good. It's an exciting moment for me. My first $1,000 NFT, Rare Kang. I bought it $410. Started with $180 two Batman I bought. When my wife awakes, she will know she is with a champion. B says, I made money on Superman, bought at 110, sold at 400, bought 10 Harley Quinn, been to 1,000 2 times, and now this is the 3rd. Dude, you're doing it. You're becoming mighty. Clem A says, your girlfriend can join your channel. She's just not comfortable on camera. Even before we were official, I was like, hey, you should come on the channel. Let me, do an interview. Let me do a thing. Let's that'd be fun. And it's like, no, I don't really like to be on camera, which is fine. I would like to have someone to kind of co-host. Be like, hey guys, I think that'd be pretty fun. And we got Be Great. Wow, $20 super chat says, you rock. Love your enthusiasm. Thanks for your insights and time. Thank you for that. That means the world. You're the best. Moving on. Where was I here? Oh, wow, I'm behind on comments. Yeah, Clemens' girlfriend couldn't join the channel. I would like someone to have a Mrs. Brown Chavez to be here, with me, and we, maybe she'll come on one day. Maybe I'll convince her. I don't know. B says, I made a bet I will have more OMI from the NFT than her OMI wallet. Oh, that's a good bet. That's a fun bet, because you both win, but one of you is going to just win more. Brandon and H says, can I add you on Facebook to keep up with everything? You are our favorite. Super informative and so much respect for the effort to read all the comments. I'm way more active on Facebook than Twitter. Sure, Brandy NH. I am Randy Chavez on Facebook. I'm with the Baby Yoda, and this has been my profile. Nope. This has been my... I've had many cover photos, but this is my cover photo for... been there for 8 years. Pikachu reading the particle at the end of the universe. I will never not. I will always have that as my cover photo. And yeah, this has been for a year. Maybe I'll change that at some point. I look a little different than I did. Yeah. Oh god, hiccups. Brandon, just send me a message also, because sometimes I have so many people, like, I don't know who's requesting. Oh, there you are. Confirming right now. There you go. We're good. Olivia's review, Amador, says, Love is beautiful, Hong. God bless Vivi and Nakomi. Aye. Vlad Pintide says, invest in stock market if you want to invest, not this type of scam websites. It is sad to see people investing in... What are you talking about? Because we only promote very good stuff on this channel. Stock market is... Even Ace was saying, Ace Alpha, like, stock market, S&P 500 is good if you don't know, if you have money, you don't know what to do with it, S&P 500. It's safe. It'll grow an average of 7 to 9% each year. And yeah, your money's relatively safe. When it goes down, it'll go down. When it goes up, it'll really go up. But on average, it does get 7 to 9% each year. But no, this Earth 2, Akomi, these are, I would not be promoting these. I get emails and messages all the time. Hey, can you do a video on this? Hey, can you do a video on this? And it's never a lot. It's always maybe $100, $200 that they'll offer. And I was like, I can't, because I'll look into them and it's like I can't recommend this. It just I just can't. So I don't. I'll read the next one I get. I'll read to you guys where they say like, hey, can you do this? And I actually did that once after Earth contacted me, and it was basically said, hey, you're really big on Earth too. Can you go and we're trying to start after Earth? And I looked at it, I was like, listen, I can't. And I told people like, hey guys, like I can't in good conscience make a video for them. So yeah. Thing. What Olivia's review author says, oh, love is a beautiful thing. I was wondering what Hong was, like, oh, but yes, love is a beautiful thing. Kevin Persuade says, what if Vivi created augmented reality contact lenses, and when you put them on, you could see collectibles through them? I feel like that might be a little bit of a hazard if you can't tell. We got only one link with a $5 super chat saying, I used to do Pokemon Go vids, got 1,000 subs, then quit. Oh, it took too much time, I understand. Took too much time. As soon as I get a free weekend, I'll be converting my Pokemon base to Vivi. Get that bread, only one link. I never got... So, Pokemon Go, for the new people here that haven't heard me complain about this story, I was deployed 2016 from February through August, and I did not have a... Pokemon Go just didn't exist in Kuwait. You had your starter that you got. I got a Bulbasaur, but outside of that, there was no Pokemon Go in Kuwait. And I had to watch on YouTube and everywhere else that people just... There's that people, like 1,000 people at the beach. There's a Charizard! Everyone's like... like that killed me. Like 2016 was a crazy time, like with Harambe dying and the election and people in Turkey, there was an attempted coup d'etat in Turkey. And Russia bombed an ISIS training camp. Things were insane. And the one thing that could make it better was me playing Pokemon Go. And I couldn't do it. When I get back, people were still playing, but like the map, it just wasn't... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry for venting. But yeah, Pokemon Go is great. I still play every now and then. So yeah, Kevin, I think that would be a hazard if you just have it, if you can't, like, if glasses are one thing, so you could take those off, like, but the contact, like, is that real? Is that not real? Am I schizophrenic? I don't know. B says, I'm up 600% in my NFT VV for the year. My wife says, why did you waste your money on Batman? I said, this is not a waste. This is an investment. You wait and see. My NFT will purchase more OMI. And yeah, so far you're right. You're good. But again, I love bets like that with you and your wife saying, like, who's going to have more OMI? Me by selling NFTs, you hodling OMI. You both win, but one's just going to win more. And I love that. So she laughed at me. He says, Fallout Boy, time for music. You should make a 24-hour Akomi price channel like the one for XRP. I'm going to get some water, and you're right. I should do something like that. Ah, my back. Ah, my other back. Oh, God, it burns. Howdy. Okay, I am back with the... Oh, God. Oh, yeah. She laughed at me. So, let's take a look at the price right now. There's a couple of things I'll do. And I will... First, I'm going to go to the Bit4x. And the Bit4x will go and let me refresh the page. Whoa, that's a lot of notifications. Ooh, Madonna started a live video on Instagram. So we're at, what, 0.055? We've been at the 0.055 for a little while. We've been kind of trading sideways for a little bit, and the buy pressure is about 8.4 million. The sell pressure is about 26 million. So we might actually go down a little bit. Oh my God, there's somebody selling 14.4 million OMI at 0.0056. They do not want OMI to rise. They do not want it to rise at all. That's a lot. So this will probably go down a bit, which is fine for me. Let's go to the CoinGecko. Yeah, continue. Oh my God, why is CoinGecko? Why can I not? Okay, all right. Only has $7.7 million in volume, so there's really not a lot of volume the past 24 hours. Again, calm before the storm. Yeah, buyer exhaustion. The last 24 hours, a lot of red, sea of red. But let's do the last 90 days. Well, let's do the max. No, max you can't do. 30 days, 14 days, 30 days. I think that's easier to look at on coin ranking. So let me go to coin ranking and do that real quick. 30 days. Yeah, all right. So the last year, you can't really tell much. The last 3 months, a little bit upwards. Again, the last 3 months, we had a couple of times 0.00478, 0.00436. I think that was 0.47 also. But we finally broke out of that, and now the floor is like 0.0049. That's the support line. So it just looks like we're going for a squeeze, like drawn line to top to where it is now, down to where it is now. That'd be considered a wedge, and usually with a wedge, it either shoots up or shoots down. I'm betting it's not going to shoot down. The last 7 days are up 20%. Last 30 days are up 87%. That's ridiculous. It's amazing. So I don't know if I've asked Foster Hilt and like Dan Lee and Tabs, like, hey, could we do like a 24-hour stream one day? It's probably going to be for one of the parties. 5-cent party in Oklahoma, 10-cent party in New York. I don't know where else. Yeah, I don't know where else. But we will have some. Greatest hits. Oh, Fall Out Boy's so good. PUBG Nakira YT says, my tip for everyone is not be greedy. Richness will come. Not be greedy. Richness will come in time. I agree. It will come. Again, people that just even if you just have 100,000 OMI, that could be $100,000 in the future for you, which is very life. Like, you could be the first person in your family to have $100,000. I'm glad I have a couple of people that I can go and call and be like, hey, I did it. What I want to do is I want to have an OMI watch party. I think that'll be a little kind of selfish and a little like vain if I say like, oh, watch party to 0.009 when I become a millionaire. Like, I want to do it maybe at a penny because that's a really big thing. But when that goes, I do want because you're all on this journey with me, and I think a lot of you guys, when you are going to watch, when that does happen, me cross over that millionaire mark, maybe a couple people, maybe a small amount will be like jealous, but a bunch of people are going to get excited because that's your future. Like, take a look at, not like me, like I look all crazy, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, but when I cross on that $1 million mark, $1 million net worth, and you're like, oh, that's possible. It is. I'm not anything special. I was born in Peru. When you look at that, you'd be like, okay, if he can do it, I can do it. And you can. And that will happen. And as long as you keep hodling and buy more, just working and just, not being stupid with money, you could do that too. Some people might not even want it. Be like, hey, that's too much money. I might get stupid with it. Okay, fair point. You want to stay at a couple $100,000? All good. You could live a nice life with that. But I do want that because I want to celebrate that with you guys too. I want to be able to go and say like, hey guys, we did it. And then I want to do that for everyone else. Like, hey, how much OMI do you have, and how much before you have net worth $1 million, and then bring them on the podcast and have something watch parties with them. I think that'd be pretty fun. Let me know if it wouldn't be fun. Noah Guitar says, why you clickbait me, Randy? Only 0.008. I'm like, what? WTF? So again, Crypto Rain, for those of you that were not here at the beginning of the video, he had on a tech analyst, which he has on every week or so. And yeah, let's go over this, let's go over that. And he always has something to say about OMI. And he's saying that because we went up from 0.002 to 0.005, even above that, they think that the next point up, the next leg up that we're going to get, whatever it's going to be at, the floor will be at 0.008. That's going to be the support line. So it's probably going to go up to a penny, 0.009, whatever, and then go down to 0.008. So that's what's going to be the next support line. But he said that not knowing that we're going to be on Immutable X, not knowing that we're going to go on OpenSea, we're going to go on a bunch of other exchanges. So I think when he saw that, he's like, okay. Because again, Crypto Rain is the one that knows everything. The analyst I brought on was just doing the technical analysis, saying he loves the chart, very, very bullish. It looks great, looks brilliant, and he thinks 0.008 is going to be the next support line. So this will have a very big, and again, that's before you have all these amazing catalysts. So, yeah. Moving on. He says, Fall Out Boy Centuries should be a Comey song. Gunther Heisenberg says, did you see Tap's latest video, MGM and Amazon? Yeah. I watch all of Tap's videos. A lot of his videos I watch multiple times. They're just so good. They're so well done. Like, if I'm like the B Hollywood movie, he's like the A-list Hollywood movies. That's just what he does. They're just so well done. And 69 likes. Thanks, guys. They're so well done. And at the end, I actually took a screenshot. I think I took a screenshot over there, but I'll show you. I won't because I don't want to X out of my own video. Chavezception is the last. Maybe I have it in my, because I took a screenshot. So maybe because I share. Did I email it? Yeah. Basically, it's Tap's trades going like thinking like, guys, because again, who bought MGM? Amazon bought it years ago for like $8 billion or something, because MGM has all these things. So when you partner with MGM, you most likely are partnering with Amazon. What did Amazon do a few years ago? They spent $500 million getting the films rights, paying the Tolkien estate, just to get the rights to Lord of the Rings. They spending Game of Thrones money so they could have a Lord of the Rings series. And Tap's like, guys, if we are partnering with Amazon, that was his whole face. He's just like, no words. The words, like, he could not verbalize his feelings. They're just like, and he literally, after him just going like, Comey and veve is just gonna moon so hard. Like, that's exactly what he said. I love this man. I love him so much. Yeah. Lisa 8 says, hi, Randy. What's going on, Lisa? Soldier USAF says, veve NFTs are like Pokemon to Randy. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. B says, I have 1/65th of the NFT you have. No, you have, Randy. And climbing, I will challenge you. My veve skills will lead me to have more NFTs than you with only $180 investment. I hope you do. I hope you do. I wish everyone success. I wish everyone would surpass me. Surpass me. Even if you don't, you're doing pretty good. So it says, under the radar, secret rare Rise of Ultraman, 710. Secret rare Rise of... Okay, so that's the... hang on. Oh, yeah, hiccups. veve. Gotta go to the... Start collecting here. Drops. All right. Going to the Ultraman. Come on. Secret rare. This one is... this is at $1. There's 3,800 of him. Of these guys. And there's only 200 in the market. So about, what, 6%? And yeah, 710. That goes 739, 750. That's a bunch of 750, 1777. Yeah, this is 200 of it. Yeah, that'll get eaten up by China when they come. Ooh, 75 plus likes. Thanks, guys. So first sneaky Marvel piece. Yes, yes, it is. B says, Randy, hanging with you makes you smarter. You're going to be a billionaire, multi-billion. So I've thought of the roadmap for it. Let's say if, I spend a lot on the veveverse that I don't cash out. And let's say that I spend a total of, out of the 106 million OMI. I wind up spending 26 of it, and I have 80 million left after the 20 after I buy, again, I'm only going to sell 3 million next year. Well, I'm going to spend a lot. I'm going to spend like 10 million just on the Veveverse land alone. And then I'm going to go and more NFTs, whatever. But let's say after I do everything, I have 80 million left. With that everything, what that will include is animal sanctuaries. That'll include land in Madagascar, maybe Indonesia. Siobhan went and posted something on my Facebook the other day. Wow. And let me go and take a look at it. It's from September 10th. Yesterday, CNN released a photo and showed it to the whole world. A picture that will remain in history, taken by the lens of photographer Anil Prabhakar in the forest of Indonesia. The image shows an orangutan currently under threat of extinction while stretching out his hand to help a geologist who fell into a mud pool during his search. A touching scene. A great lesson for people who threaten their habitat and its kind. When the photographer uploaded the photo, he wrote above, "In a time when the concept of humanity dies, animals lead us to the principles of humanity. Let's think." Network findings. That is so cool. God, that's so cool. So part of the reason why I want to buy land in Madagascar, because most of the endangered species in the world are there, but I guess Indonesia's on my list now too, because like that I don't care what you say. If you're an alien, if you've never visited Earth, and you don't know what humans are, you don't know what orangutans or apes are, that's just two different beings helping out each other. They could be part of the same species. It could, they look different, but so do brown people and white people. So do black people and Asian people. It's just people look different. To me, from an outside point of view, that's just, it could be two people the same species just helping out each other. Oh, hey, give me your hand. That's heckin' awesome. So most of what I make is not going to go to me. It's going to go to various conservation efforts. But that being said, if I have 80 million still left, well, let's say 80 million OMI still left, and I slowly start to sell everything, at I don't know, 30 to 50 cents, give or take, a dollar, maybe a dollar, because let's say I sell at $1, I have 50 million. Let's say I have a good 10, 20 million in the bank. I have 50 million left. Okay, let's say I have $50 million by 2027. That's when I think we go to $1. If I have $50 million at that time, all it's going to take, I just have to double to reach 100 million, which, it becomes a lot. It's easy to double from 100 to 200. Well, not easy, but it's easier to do that than it is to go from 50 to 100 million. At $50 million to double to 100 million, it would take some work, but I could do that in a few years. I think I could do that by the time I'm 40. Even if I can't, by the time I'm 40, as I'm 30 now, so at the end of 10 years, I could maybe do, let's say 75 million. Let's say by the time I can't get to 100 million by the time I'm 45. All I have to do is 10x from there, become a billionaire. If I wanted to, which I probably could at some point. Again, I could just hodl everything until we reach $1, and then I could slowly start to sell between $1 and $1.50, $2, whatever. Heck, I could literally wait until 2035. It'll be 45, and this could be worth $3, $5, give or take. I'd definitely have well over 100 million then. And then, so it depends. Moving on. Soldier USAF says Veve is rated top grossing entertainment apps in the top 8 in the world for Android and Apple. And that's so far with no people here. It's less than 1 million people. 500,000 people. Dynog says, did you see Cavell's tweet saying David Yu said in the AMA in China that Veve has 750,000 users? I'm guessing meant inactive. He has 750,000 downloads. That is probably people with multiple accounts. Not all of them are active. Most likely we have about 350,000 users active, give or take. Yeah. Blaze13 says, Randy, when OMI hits 1 cent, you need to invest in a good share to save your back. You're right. You're absolutely correct. Because right now, It is hurting like nobody's business. Like, Lordy, this is not feeling good right now. It burns. B says, Randy, you have over 130 IQ. Most people have 90 to 100. I actually don't know what my IQ is. Apparently, I was lied to when. What was it? I think I was in like middle school or whatever when we took the IQ tests, and I thought I got like 146 or whatever, and then apparently like later that year they're like, yeah, kids, I have a confession to make. Yeah, IQ tests, we just kind of made up numbers. Like they weren't real IQ tests. I was like, my heart was crushed. Maybe that placeboed it to. I know there's also a difference between liquid IQ and crystal IQ. And IQ measures a certain amount of intelligences, and not all of them. I don't know what it is. It's definitely gotten probably less over the years. Now that I'm a little older, probably was a couple points higher when I was younger. I think most people's are. Clem A says, I wonder if the comic can also be transcribed into those new languages so they can read it in their own language. Ooh, that's a good point. Well, they do have the capability for multiple languages right now. They just haven't hit the button yet to activate them because there's no support for those languages. So they don't want to go and say like, oh, here's everything in Russian, and then suddenly Russia comes in and they don't have enough people to support, the Russian questions and the Russian tickets and all that. So yeah. Pazmanian says, yo. Blaze13 says, it would be cool if they added Marvel logo to the real first Marvel drop, which was Ultraman 2D. They removed it because Marvel wasn't announced yet. That's true. That would be pretty legit. B says, each human has a mind that is like solving a different piece of the puzzle. Yes, tanks are so important in life. Yes, think tanks are so important in life. Agreed. Yeah, it is. They're unique. That's why I love interviewing people. I love having podcasts because everyone has a unique perspective, and I love how they got there. Like I was saying before, I love everyone knows something that I don't, and I only learn from people. So I like that. Be great with that $20 super chat saying, you rock. Love your enthusiasm. Thanks for your insights and time. Thank you. That means a lot. Nice super chat. B says, Randy, we need to get you a tuxedo. I'm in Asia, so you fly on a plane to Asia, and I got you. You're already a multi-billionaire in Vietnam, Randy. Exchange rate is $23,000 to $1. Wow. I could live like a king in Vietnam if I wanted to. Maybe. Maybe go to Vietnam one day. I'd like that. Kurt says, added you as a Facebook friend as well. Thank you, Kurt. Kurt, let me see what, Kurt. Oh, yes, I see. All right, Kurt. All right. Added as well. Only one link said a $5 super chat saying, I used to do Pokemon Go vids, got 1,000 subs, then quit. Took too much time. As soon as went away. As soon as I get a free weekend, I'll be converting my Pokemon base to veve. Get it, brother, get it! Clem A says, your girlfriend can still be online with you all the time and interact via texting only. That's true. Where's my curry at? Says, did you see someone on E2 Facebook page made a video about the top megacities on E2? I haven't. Oh my god, someone sent that to me. Chris says, looking forward to meeting you in real life, Randy. You're a great guy. Thanks for these lives. I love you guys. Bring it in for a hug. Bring it in. Dashi. I'm going to try to bring Dashi to the party in New York. Maybe I shouldn't. maybe it'll be a little too much for Dashi. I don't know. Yeah, looking forward to meeting everyone too. It's going to be great. B says, Apple glasses are coming out, and there are a lot of AR glasses on the market. AR glasses are the new phone. Yeah, that's just logically, that's the next step. B says, how cool is it to be a kid now? You go to school with glasses on and read comic books in class. Yeah, being a kid is pretty fun. Hasmania says, rest in peace, Harambe. That was my 2 hour, 30-minute Patreon member shout out. What could we be? Sometimes it's hard to know which way you're supposed to go, but deep inside, and I know you're strong. You follow your heart, you can't be wrong. Stand up for what is right, be brave, get ready to fight, hold on, we're friends for life, if we come together as one. Moving on. Yeah, I don't know. I think we got pretty lucky, when we were kids. At least when I was a kid. Some of us had cell phones. I didn't get a cell phone until I was 15. 14? 15? And I just, not everything was recorded. So you could do stupid stuff and, it'd be fine. But now, like, video evidence, I feel bad for kids. Like, they can't do anything. Like, suddenly they do something stupid, which, of course, all kids do. And it's just remembered forever. It's like, man, ooh, my body. But yeah, kids definitely have an easier time. Like back in the day, it's like without cell phone, it's like, hey, we're gonna meet at the mall at 3:30, and then like which part of the mall is the big mall? You don't see each other. It just takes a long time. I remember going out on dates and just meet you here this time, and if they're late by 20 minutes, they didn't text. Like we didn't have the choice. If they're late, then it's just like, oh, okay. You have to either think you got stood up or they're just running late. You don't know. Sit there, maybe do a crossword puzzle, do whatever, and sometimes it showed up, sometimes it didn't. That happens. What McCurry says, one thing Vivi taught me is to be more bullish. Agreed. I'm a permanent bull ape. Same here. Bull ape. Clem A says, with the VV contact lenses, there should be an on-off. Oh, that's a good point. Well, how is there for contact lenses, though? What's going to be the on-off switch? Like, are you going to have to touch your eye? A little unsanitary. Kurt says, haha, I love the pants. Why, thank you. I get it, like, They're pretty good pants. Oh, God. Ramsey says, this is the price I got in at. All right, so you're back at zero. You're good. Pikachu says, B says, Pikachu, I'm gearing up to take all the Pikachu on the markets. I was teaching children English, and I learned about Pokemon and all that Pikachu first time I watched a movie about Pokemon 2020. Yeah, Pikachu is... That's Japanese Mickey. That is the mascot. It was going to be Clefairy. The reason Clefairy was a holographic in the first base set of Pokemon cards was because Clefairy was supposed to be the mascot. It wasn't, wound up being Pikachu, but, pretty close. Junior Sanchez says, not sure if they talked about this in the OMI AMAs, but will we eventually be able to buy OMI with gems from the veve app? I don't think so. Again, you're not going to be able to do fiat to OMI. You're not going to be able to cash that out because they don't want to take OMI from their reserve wallet and then you cash it out. Suddenly it's in the circulating supply. They don't want to add to the circuit. They only want to take away, so they won't do that. You'll have to take it out in fiat, use that fiat to purchase OMI on your own. So yeah. Renzi says, you can't get every Pikachu. B says, Brendan, congrats on your secret rare. Don't sell that one. That one will make you 100K. It might. That says Marvel's number one. Grandmaster Marvel says, you're still live? Yep. 2.5 hours later, I am still live. So I've been live for about 5 hours today. Mike says, Betsy Trim Series 3, first appearance of Harley Quinn is cheaper than the later series Harley Quinn Red and Black. Wow. Yeah, the first appearance Harley Quinn is very undervalued. Let's see what it's at right now. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. It was Series 3, Batman Black and White, Bruce Timm Harley Quinn, is $220 because it's the first appearance. And then you said, I guess for 80 likes, that means the world. Cheaper than the later Harley Quinn Red and Black. Yeah, the other one, $320 for the uncommon for one of them, and the other uncommon is $271. So yeah, it's weird. The first appearances are cheaper than these. Although these guys have a lot less mints. 2,500, 2,500 each. So both of them combined together have less mints than the first appearance Harley Quinn. Yeah. B says, places to party. Singapore, Tokyo. I'm a New Yorker, and Singapore is one of the coolest cities on Earth. Good to know. Daft but true. Just can't wait to see comics on VV break physical comic sales. I think some of them probably are already. Raver Mafia says, Randy, you the man. Thanks, fam. And Dynamo says, Chavez, I'll be happy for you when you become a millionaire. You deserve it, brother. Thank you. That's definitely fun. Thanks, Dean. That means a lot. Sorry, says, how's your night going, Randy? I hope it doesn't hit 0.008 before I can get more. I hope you can get more. I hope everyone can get their goals before it moons. But maybe 7 days. Maybe what's the date right now? We're about to go to midnight, so we got about a week. We have soon it'll be the 24th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We got about a week left before. Again, that's when we go on the Mutable X and Immutable X, and after that we go on other exchanges towards the end of the month. Again, I won't expect a Coinbase or a Binance right off the bat, but a Kraken, a KuCoin, even a Gemini, I think those will be in our immediate future for Q4. I think we go 3 to 5 cents by the end of the year. That's still my prediction. But again, if that Bitcoin ETF, which I assume is getting approved, that if Bitcoin moons, if Bitcoin 2Xs, by the time we're at, again, I think we'll be a penny next month. When Bitcoin goes to from 40-something thousand to 100,000, and it basically 2Xs, at that time, OMI's at a penny. That should 4X minimum. So yeah, probably 4 to 5 cents is probably where I'm thinking at the end of the year. Mafia says, "Give us that 1 penny. Give us that 1 penny." Amor says, "The floors are rising." Wow, I'm also behind like 20 minutes on comments. I'll try to catch up. Macaria says, "One more crypto winter, please. I know what to do this time." B says, "Snoop Dogg reveals himself as Ethereum NFT whale with 17 million collection. The rapper says that he is Cosimo de Medici, a pseudo anonymous crypto Twitter personality with a highly valuable NFT connection." Let me Google this Snoop Dogg NFT stuff, because this is throwing me for a heckin' loop. Snoop Dogg. I'm gonna put news. Okay, what is he again? Kazomo. Alright, so I'm gonna go on Twitter and look up Kazomo, because if this is real, this is gonna be insane. De Medici. He's got 48,000 followers. I am biased, I think we're all part of an unsolved revolution. Look, is he? How do we know that's him, though? How do we know? Snoop Dogg Private Party. Is he? Like, it kind of makes sense, because he's on the Snoop Dogg. Alright, hold on. Sandbox. I was on Sandbox. Alright. Oh, God, wait till he finds out about the veveverse. An uncensored tale of how I entered the wild world of NFTs from 0 to 8 figures in 30 days. Grab a glass, take a seat, hold on tight. First purchase of useless JPEG would cost $2 million. Absolutely not. However, the story you're about to hear is unique. It is not to be taken as investment advice. Sleepless nights. It made one day a $100 million fortune. My name is Kazomo de Medici, and I collect JPEGs. In the NFT space, my family have been patrons of the arts for many years. I don't think his family was a patron of the art. And this is on 2 September, so this is a while ago. Yeah, I don't know if that's true. Send me the link if it is. This is Kazomo the Whale. Dean Dynamo says, "Are you going to be bullish on Facebook's crypto coin?" Probably not. Gunther Heisenberg says, "Tap's face." I know, right? Raver Mom says, "Who wouldn't be bullish on Facebook coin?" I mean, it will it increase in value? Sure, if it's not a stable coin, which they could make it. I'm waiting for Facebook to say, like, "Hey, we're buying Target," and then suddenly all their ads are Target, and for them to make another $1 billion this year. Because they could do that, and it'd be insane. And they could use their Facebook coin. Josh B says, "Randy, what's your VV name so I can follow you?" I think it's just ChaviCat5. Let me take a look. It is ChaviCat5. ChaviCat5. ChaviCat. Also, I've been getting some weird links recently. I will never ask anyone for, like, "Hey, join this Telegram group. Follow me on WhatsApp." Like, I'll never be in the comments being like, "Oh, send me this amount of Bitcoin. I'll give you double the Bitcoin." I'm never gonna do that. Never gonna be try to, like, if there's anyone trying to pretend to be me, I'd just ask on my next live stream, "Hey, Randy, was this you?" And I'm like, "No," or, "Oh yeah, that was me." But no, most likely it would be me. Oscar Corral says, "Why are all the drops sell so fast? As soon as it opens for trading, it's not. I mean, I'm sure there are people setting up bots, but it's again, you have a couple 100,000 people trying for what do we have today? 30,000 of these. Like, of course, it buys out in a second. Yeah, it would make sense. I'd be surprised if it didn't. Renzi says Secret Rare Ultraman will go up soon, but yeah, edition size is rough. Oscar Crowell says, does anyone know why? Yeah, it's just because of what I said. It's just a lot of competition. People buying them. Brendan Z, so he's like, people are buying them, bro. Raver Mafia says there's over 500,000 VV users and only 30k NFT a drop. In math. I mean, there's over 700,000 downloads, but I think active users are probably around 350, give or take. Yeah. Oscar Corral says, I figured that was the reason. Must be just lucky timing. Then just thought that there was some way others were snatching them up by the bot. Oh, that's all. No problem. Rev Marv says, if you land any VV NFT, consider yourself lucky. Yeah, definitely. I'm just happy. I'm happy for the process to go with you live. Oh, God, I'm doing this. And then to get one. Oh, I got one. What will it be? And I've gotten comments like the last 6 times, which is fine. You know, whatever. Osby says, no bots on VV, just many users, multiple phones. Same. I don't have, you guys see, like, I always do it on this phone, so I don't have multiple phones. I never did Clockgate. I never did multiple devices. I always, old school, I try to just do it that way. B says, we need to research Snoop Dogg's Twitter. He got other people who probably are famous rappers on there. And you know Martha Stewart is an NFT if Snoop is. Probably true. Raver Mafia says, the boys are buying them all up at the beginning. Then they caught on and fixed it about a month or two ago. Yeah, the bots were doing that. The bots are a lot less now. Blaze13 says, apparently Avengers number 8 is double covered comic. It is. Common through to Secret Rare. These go for a premium in the physical world. Looks intentional thanks to TC Marine 69 and Wizard for tagging me in the VV app. Yeah, it is. It is double covered. And Z says, rare Spidey comic is close to 400. Whoa! That's insane! And I saw that post and bought another uncommon. Nice. We should stock up on Avengers. Oscar Corral says, do y'all suggest buying them from someone as soon as they post it or from auction? I don't know. That depends on... I don't really do that. I don't really buy comics, so I'm not really the one to ask. Gotta be probably people from the chat. They're only going higher. Raver Mafia. Yeah. This, I bought Marvel's number 1 Secret Rare for $1,000 3 days ago, and it's worth $3,500. Oh my god. You mad lad, Brendan Z. I love you. That's sweet. I got the Hulk Secret Rare and Ultra Rare. Oh, get it. He says, still no Secret Rare on drop for me. But you like tripled your money other ways, so nice. Her mom says, I got those back to back. All other drops have been commons. Nice. As well. Buying another. Get it, Blaze. Get it. This is all happening real time. It's like, I'm getting another. Oh my god, he's crazy. Your time's coming, Brandon. Your time's coming. This make a video about Snoop Dogg revealing his NFT identity. These celebrities have to buy the same way we do. That's true. That's true. If I knew it was fact, I would. I'm just gonna do a stretch here real quick. Oh god. You bend and snap. Blaze says, you'll get one, Brendan Z. Keep trying. You know, had a heart attack when I copped the first Secret Rare, though. Thought I was dreaming. Didn't have cell phones with cameras back in my day. You did. Yeah. Oh, God, I feel so old. Inferno says, I had paper, no cell phone until mid-20s. Oh, you had a pager. Oh, Inferno's older than me. Nice. Brendan Z says, the exponential growth of VV collectible is common hoarder. Yeah, we are. It is. Collectibles is coming harder. It is very harder. Max says, love these lives to do. Oh, thanks, Max. Clement says, the contact lenses can be controlled by VV Universe on your cell phone. That would be so cool. That'd be amazing. Me says, no. I had the newer Harley Quinn, not the first series. Those I bought for 62 to 79. Nice. I'm dreaming to own the other Harley Quinn, but now it's all about Catwoman. Forget Harley Quinn, it's Catwoman. It's 11 a.m. there where you are, B. B, where you at? Where you at, girl? Where you at, boy? Where you at, fam? I'm so glad I got the Harley Quinn when I did that. The Pew Ultra Rare. Pew. Where you at? Where you at? Because, come on. That Steve Pugh one, there's only 36 for sale and $8,900 floor, which is bananas. That says, Batgirl and Bat Who Laughs haven't seen their price moon yet. I'm holding 10 plus each. Get it? Bat Who Laughs is pretty legit. And Unisander says, thanks for clarifying that. No problem. So I was a Snoop Dogg September 21. Okay, so so it's his actual Snoop Dogg. All right, hang on. Because I was only looking at Kazomo. I'll bring the neon blunts. I'll bring the neon blunts. Guess I'm going to my first Snoop Dogg concert 10 hours ago. You said the 21st, so it's a few days ago. Oh wow, Sandboxing featured him. Says Snoop Dogg is entertaining the Metaverse. Yo, that's epic. Entering the Metaverse to Sandbox games. I gotta follow Snoop Dogg. Private Metaverse. Follow the wallet. It's here. Snoop Dogg. Okay, all right. So I'm gonna. And the answer is kind of hard being Cosmo Medici, but he knows some. Oh my God, he's right. Snoop Dogg is Cosmo Medici. What? No way. I cannot believe this. I know I didn't know until like a few minutes ago who Cosmo Medici was, but it's just putting two and two together. Like, what? Gary V's like, oh. I think. I think Gary knew. If we're really true, welcome to the community. Voice just helps for legitimize the space. And honestly, I don't care that he's not all about veve. I just the fact that he's in the metaverse, in the sandbox, and he's in NFTs. That's just good for the hobby. That's good for the space. That's going to bring more people into the hobby. It's going to bring more people into the space, and it's just going to grow the collectible industry. So I like it. I don't care what you're in. If you're in it and bringing more people to this hobby, people are going to go and find us eventually from that. Again, I wasn't all about collecting trophy cards for Pokemon when I first started. I just collected what I liked. Eventually found my way to trophy cards. And on. B says, very good point. Community, be very careful when OMI changes to ETH. Scammers will be everywhere. That was his tweet. Jamar says, Randy, was a CAPTCHA ever enabled on the app to make a purchase? For some it is. I don't know how they did. They say if your account is bot-like, they will give you the CAPTCHA. I never got a CAPTCHA. So I guess I'm good. Blaze says, Oscar Corel, one more chance of sniping in the market after drop. Don't try to buy the absolute cheapest because 50,000 people trying. Yeah, that's true. If people try to buy the absolute cheapest, everyone's going to try to buy it. CMPU, all low edition season ones are going to be unbelievable prices. Agreed. Hope Snoop Dogg gets into OMI. He's a GOAT. Agreed. It's breaking news last 40. Yeah, I didn't know this. It's incredible. Oscar, thanks, Blazy, for the advised. Hang out for one another. OMI homie for life. He says, just follow the news. LOL. This is so funny to see your reaction to Snoop Dogg reveal. Why do you think I kept typing still? I don't know. Because I get a bunch of people that say a bunch of different things. And it's kind of hard. Like, I don't know what to believe, what not to believe, what to research. And, but yeah, that's, Jesus. It's a lot. I could have bought my Pew for $3K, but I didn't have the money at the time. The one I missed, the one I need for the set. Oh, yeah. I'm happy I got one when I did at 5. Curse says, Randy, you have to promise us you will make yourself into a huge avatar and sing for us like Travis Scott in Fortnite. I don't have a good voice. I do like some certain songs that I know I don't completely suck at, but yeah, I don't. Maybe one day. B says Snoop is a Hulk fan, I think, and more Kang fan for sure. Haha. Black Captain America, etc. Buy all the comic books. Taxicort Electric Taxi says Donnie has gone at 32K trying to get. Wait, is Donnie back to 32K? No, it is not. You said Donnie's gone. Yeah, gone. It's not easy. Fancy going into the partnership to get Donnie. He's 70. Yeah, I know. I would have to go. I'm trying to get funds to try to. I'll have to wait till OMI moons and then get him at some point. I'm gonna have to pay $100,000 for him. I know it. Blaze13 says, no worries, Oscar. Happy if I can help someone score before it gets almost impossible. We have 1 million users. I love the fact that Supergirl finally getting the love that she deserves. She just bumped up super hard. She was at like 245 the other day. She was at 600. She was down to 545. See what she's at right now. 590 right now. You buy that, it goes to 599. So yeah, good for you, Supergirl. Good for you. I'm gonna do one more Patreon member shout out, then I'm done because I have been streaming for about an hour this morning. I was at 2.5 plus about 5.5 hours. So Plus, I think I made a video today, didn't I? Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. Voy a reír, voy a gozar, vivir mi vida, la 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 la. I love my Mark Antony. Yeah, we're gonna have 1 million users. We're gonna have 1 million users before the end of the year. 1 million users before the end of the year. He says Marvel's secret rare comic equals 1 year Harvard tuition paid. Yeah, easily. Brendan says everything's going nuts. Very risky to say. Yeah, I would not. I'm not selling anything now. Not selling anything. Sala says, well done, Randy. Good to hang out on the stream. Yeah, it's fun. Says comic books are the working man stocks and bonds. They are. They are. I know Labbit Moon to 2K, but how come Labbit price hasn't moved biggie lately? It will. Once we get season series 2 of it, and then once we go on OpenSea, yeah, that'll moon. I'm loving the investing in comics. Labbit series 2 on October 2nd. Is that when that is? I thought we were getting it in September. Oh yeah, the Labbit Drop season 2 is in September. Is October 2nd. You're right. You're right. All right, everyone. I love you all. Thank you all for. I'm gonna go for another format. I just want to say I did a 3-hour stream because I want to. Raymond Butch Tan says road to 100,000 subs this year. I'm like, bruh, I'm at 4. I'm at 4K. Raymond Butch Tan, he's great. Big in the Philippines. He's got like 100,000. Oh, so he's got 1 million followers on TikTok. Samuel Watkins says invest in Vidiki. I don't know what that is. So what is it? I'm not gonna. I don't know what it is. I don't know why he's pushing that. I don't know what Vidiki is or VDIQ, whatever. Yeah, moving on. See what other people comment here. Okay, please, Randy, make a Snoop Dogg YouTube. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I don't have enough issue to comment on it. 3 hours. Gilligan's Island was 4-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. They said no. In the song, it's a 3-hour tour. A 4-hour. I don't know. Back in the day, for Gilligan's Island, which of course I used to watch, there wasn't, at the end of the newer version, there's the Professor and Marianne here on Look, at the end of the day, before then, it was just and the rest. That they didn't have the Professor or Marianne. It was fun. Good stream. Let's get some throgs. Can't wait for Saturday. B says, oh wait, it was a 3-hour tour. Yeah. Do you think Lucky will give access to Toy Tokyo Town? I hope not, because if it does, it's gonna moon to the heckin' moon, and I don't. What is it now? Like $2,000, $2,200. I don't have the money right now. I should get it because that is probably gonna be something in the future. I think the Comic-Con exclusives, a lot of them are very undervalued. The Mondo set, you can still get for like under $600. I just believe that'll be something in the future as well. Yeah, 3-hour tour, right? Magatron says, you're a beast, Randy, a real asset to the community. I try a lot. I mean, I do it because it's fun, but I also... Taps Trades, Dan Lee, Poor Man Printing, everyone, they have jobs, and they can't sit and they can't do these live streams 3 hours. They just can't. I mean, Dan Lee's also married and he's got a kid. Dan Lee does. Taps has a girlfriend, and just it's hard for a lot of people. I know there's a bunch of people. You have W Champ, you have Hello K, you have Kyle Wilson, Cavell Anderson. Obviously, this is definitely what he does for a living, but you just don't have that. I don't really find too many other people streaming all that often. Dan Lee does every now and then, which is good. I like that, but and there's a lot of Twitter Spaces on right now. But I feel like also not everyone gets to speak in the Twitter Spaces. Here, at least, you comment. I'm going to read your comment. I'm going to read it because I always do. So yeah, I like that. Randy live stream all nighter. Get some Red Bull. Mondo is slept on, period. Look at his physical artwork numbers. Yeah. Blaze says, love the singing, Randy. It's your trademark thing. What? Thank you. Randy's kind of humble, OMI whale. Try. Randy's an OMI whale and doesn't even know he is a whale. I think I'm a good, decent sized whale. Randy will dump on us. I won't ever. I don't think I would ever dump. Even in the future, when we're worth 50 cents, a dollar, I would maybe only sell 500,000 or a million at a time, give or take, depending on, again, and it's not going to be so I could buy $1 million house. It's so I can buy more land in Madagascar or Indonesia, and for animals. So it won't be, again, 10% of my OMI that I have that I'm probably not going to get more of. Maybe I'll try to reach 107, if I can. Is literally going to be spent in the Veveverse. Like 10 million OMI is going to be burned from me alone in the Veveverse, just on land. So, yeah, I won't have the chance to dump. Playing, we hope. Well, yeah. I know you playing. JP says, "Guess who's out of a job?" LOL. JP, you did it. You quit. You did it. You're retired. Good for you, JP. B says, Randy, most of the other people will sell OMI. You will be in the top 100 and top 10 one day. Maybe. Randy, perhaps you will walk into the boardroom and fire David for it. No, I couldn't fire him. Randy has got to be smart with the sales because you might be able to affect the market. I don't know. JP literally sold like 190 million, went out, and now he got like 300 something million. So if he didn't affect it too much, I think I could exit out quietly if I wanted to. Cthulhu is undervalued too from the CE drops. Yeah, I think a lot of the Comic-Con exclusives are. Replace David with Elon Musk. Randy's going to do an interview with ABC in a year or two. Maybe. JP got fired. All right, you don't need that job anyway. You're good. You got a bunch of OMI. You're good. I would like to do maybe like a 60 minutes or a bunch of places I would. But everyone, that is it for me. I have been going for 3 hours. Oh God, there's more comments. Elon Musk, the CEO of Akomi. Now that's a winner. Well, actually, they're only giving me 5 hours a week, so I'm interviewing now. I just retire at this point, JP. He says, put in the Winklevosses on the board for Akomi. Paid 130 million, not sold it. Sold 60 million roughly. Well, how much do you have left, JP? B says, put Snoop Dogg in charge of marketing of Akomi. He would do a great job. Ever see those ones where Earth Shizzle, where he's basically narrating the planet Earth things? It's really funny. Brendan says, I need to get that Rabbit Con exclusives. Yeah, same. All right, I love you guys. Say goodbye to Dashi. My throat is killing me. I love you guys. I'll see you all maybe tomorrow. Maybe I might take a day off. I don't know. I love you guys. Bye. Meow, meow, meow. Whoa, JP's got a little over 300 million. Snoop been doing a ton of modeling commercials. All right, I love you guys. Goodbye. Meow, meow. Thank you guys for the super chats. Those really mean the world. Bye. Meow.